Uh, what's happening? What's cracking? What's cracking? Sitting at home, nothing. Oh, but think about you. Hope that you're okay. Hoping you call for anyone gets home. I'll wait patiently all alone by the phone. What's happening? Oh man, we got a doozy tonight, man. I'm the shot. We got a doozy tonight. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. If you love me, tell me you love me. Don't stare at me, man. I hate to go to the can for clapping one of my fans. What's up, man? How's everybody doing? Um, that's freaking the building. He says salute to the nation. Yeah, man. Salute to the whole nation, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. Support the channel, man. Appreciate all you guys, man. Appreciate all you guys, man. Oh, they fucking with my other channel. They fucking with my Caitlin Clark channel, man. They fucking with that joint bad, man. They doing the same thing they did to this channel, to my Caitlin Clark channel, man. I may have to switch things up over there, man. I may have to start going live over that motherfucker, man. The way they doing me dirty, man. Uh, Sitting at home, I do nothing all day but think about you and hope that you're okay. Uh, we in the building, man. RIP DVK. Yeah, I'm going on Whitlock again, man. I'm going on Whitlock again. That's freaking the building, man. Hope you got some more stories for us one day, F Street, man. More lynching stories, man. Love the lynching stories, man. Shout out to my man, K Savage in the building. It's getting critical out here, man. Yeah. Y'all see that thumbnail? Y'all see that thumbnail? Y'all see that thumbnail? It's cracking. Um, uh, I was gonna go live today during the day. Got to the grocery store. They wouldn't accept PayPal, man. I had to go all the way to another grocery store that accept PayPal, man. Had to cook, had to get something to eat for the kitties, man. Kitties didn't have nothing to eat, man. Had to get something for them to eat before they got home, man. Now I'm gonna go live. I almost made it. We almost went live again today, man. I know tomorrow I got the kitties. So hopefully the day after that we can go live during the day again. Cause I love the daytime lives, man. I love the daytime lives, man. Salute to all you guys, man. I want to do more than I might, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do with my other channel. I know what I'm gonna do with my other channel since they fucking with me. They fucking with me. They fucking with me over there. I know what I'm gonna do with that other channel. God damn it. Ain't that a bitch? Unless they stop fucking with me. Unless YouTube stop fucking with me. Sitting at home. Shout out to my man Alexander Byrne. He says, saw your great BLM documentary. Yeah, press one if you saw the BLM documentary I showed the other day. Press one if you saw the BLM documentary I put on this channel the other day. It was just a premiere. I was out of China, couldn't go live. Okay. What did you guys think about it, man? I'm interested, man. Tell me what you guys thought about that. What did you guys think about it? I was covering it as it happened in my car on my LG phone. Oh man, you got to check it out, man. If you missed it, you got to go check it out. That joint will give you nostalgia, man. Yeah, I mean it's long, but I mean, you know, it's what's happening, man, at the time. He said the old days. Yeah. I can't believe that's 5 years ago, man. I can't believe it's been 5 whole years since that shit happened, man. Yeah, man. It's been 5 years. Oh yeah, you got to catch the BLM documentary. I got some more stuff coming for y'all premieres. Yeah, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. Let's go.
WREG in Memphis. This is News Channel 3 at 4:30.
Memphis police looking for 2 suspects in a string of armed robberies downtown Saturday night. Thank you for joining us at 4:30. I'm April Thompson.
I'm Alex Coleman. Those robberies were just hours apart in the South Main area. WREG's Harrison Klopp has a closer look at the crimes and how residents in the area are feeling today.
I'm actually kind of shocked because I would have never expected like those armed robberies to happen around here. It's pretty quiet. Everybody's like a working couple, working people, kind of mind your own business.
South Memphis resident Janae Rogers reacting to the news of 4 armed robberies in the South Main area Saturday night as police search for the 2 men.
That's why, because y'all are easy licks. They hunting. You guys make fertile hunting grounds. You working people, minding your business. Y'all make fertile hunting ground.
A. Rogers reacting to the news of 4 armed robberies in the South Main area Saturday night as police search for the 2 men seen here. The 2 suspects started their night with an armed robbery at the intersection of East Butler Avenue and Wagner Place at 9:45. According to the police report, 2 victims were walking back to the area from dinner when they were told to get on their knees as 2 men brandishing weapons stole an iPhone and cash. 15 minutes later, 2 more victims were robbed of their cell phones at gunpoint on 513 Front Street. Nearly 3 hours later, at 12:45 a.m. in the home secluded off Tennessee Street on Denmark Drive, a man and a woman were walking to their house after walking a friend to her vehicle when 2 men approached them demanding their property. They took the woman's $15,000 engagement ring and the man's iPhone.
Damn. $15,000 engagement ring. Shit. So, yo, think about this, man. This is crazy. They probably had another couple over for dinner, right? And they were probably like, hey, man, it's time to leave. You guys been great hosts. Dinner was great, but we gotta, get up out of here. So they're like, oh, don't worry about it. Hold on, let us get our jackets. We'll walk you to your car because it gets kind of sketchy around here sometimes. So they supposed to walk this other couple to their car to protect them. And then on their way back, they get robbed. Hot diggity.
In Front Street, nearly 3 hours later at 12:45 a.m. in the home secluded off Tennessee Street on Denmark Drive, a man and a woman were walking to their house after walking a friend to her vehicle when two men approached them demanding their property. They took the woman's $15,000 engagement ring and the man's iPhone. Police used footage from Ring cameras to connect the suspects to the other armed robberies. As police were investigating, another woman came up to the officers and said two men stole her Gucci purse and AirPods at gunpoint. South Main resident Jeremy Lafrane says he isn't surprised by the crime because of the low police presence in the area.
I'm not blown away with the police, for sure.
Oh, I guarantee you this fucker was talking about defund the police 5 years ago. Fuck you, man. Y'all are the same ones. It's funny how people change. Stand up, nigga. Now you sit down to aim. It was all good just a week ago. Yo, man, you people asked for this, man. This is what you get, but y'all coming to your senses. Well, let me put it like this. They not coming to their senses. Black thugs have forced them into their senses. Black thugs have forced them into their senses. They didn't come to their senses. Black thugs bullied them into their senses. Yeah, man. You need police, man. You can't handle these niggas, man. The arrogance of these people in 2020. Think about how arrogant they were in 2020. That shit was unmitigated arrogance, man. Thinking y'all don't need no damn police. And they held out for a while too. They was stubborn. They didn't want to admit they was wrong. They didn't want to admit they were wrong, so they held out for a little while. Hey man, listen. Now they coming back to their senses. And they want now they want something to be done. Now they want these niggas' parents arrested. Jeez.
Blown away with the police, for sure.
Janae agrees with what Jeremy said, but says in the past few days she has seen a lot more Memphis police officers as they search for the two men responsible.
But there was police, so a lot of police presence here the past couple of days, and I just didn't think anything of it.
From South Main, I'm Harrison Clough, your news leader, WREG, News Channel 3.
And police are also investigating another Saturday robbery nearby at Commerce and Main Street.
So niggas is over in her neighborhood robbing white people and shit. And I just didn't think anything about it. Think about how fucked up that is. And this is, she's a cute little black girl. Out of the glasses, she could lose the glasses, but whatever, man. Young little black chick, whatever. Listen. Think about how fucked up that is. That if something happened to a black person, if a black person sneezed and a white person didn't say bless you, And another white person was like, oh, I didn't even think about it. It would be like, oh my God, you have such privilege. Your white privilege allows you to not have to see our suffering. Your white privilege allows you to not have to even recognize, have to even know the suffering we're going through right in front of your face. You just get to live your white life and you can just ignore the pain and suffering Black people are going through.
Search for the 2 men responsible.
But there was police, so a lot of police presence here the past couple of days, and I just didn't think anything of it.
From South Maine, I'm Harrison Klopp, your news leader, WREG, News Channel 3.
And police are also investigating another Saturday robbery nearby at Commerce and Main Street, but right now it's unclear if the same 2 men were responsible.
We want to update you on some breaking news we told you about at 4 o'clock. The Chicago Fire Department now confirming that 5 people were shot on the city's south side at 43rd and Cottage Grove.
3rd mass shooting in 2 days. Remember the 2 mass shootings we covered? No, this is 3rd mass shooting in 3 days. It might be more, but that we've covered. We covered 2 the other day. We're going to update those 2. But this is a 3rd mass shooting in Chicago in 2 days. How many mass shootings have white people done in the entire country this year? Every mass shooting that we thought would have been a white person, the goddamn shooter at the fucking barracks at the army barracks, we just knew that was a white guy. That would turn out to be a black guy. The shooter in Manhattan at the NFL building, the building that housed the NFL in Black Rock, we just thought that was a white person. No, that turned out to be a black guy. How many mass shootings have white people done coast to coast, all 50 states this year? Because niggas have done 3 in the last 3 days in Chicago. Just Chicago. Shout out to Big Larry. Big Larry's in the building. As Freak says, sons are the most impossible and insufferable people on the planet. Press 1. Yo, more than insufferable. Those are some good words. Great word choice, but it's like, it's worse than that, man. We worse than that. That's crazy too. Like, think about it, man. We trying to say everything racist. Everything is racist. Racist. We just like some little kids, some little toddlers drawn on a wall, calling everything racist. Meanwhile, look at what the fuck we're doing.
Skycam 9 live over the scene right now. 3 adults were taken in serious to critical condition to the University of Chicago Hospital. Another adult reported in fair condition, the 5th in good condition. They went to Providence Hospital. You can see this is a pretty big crime scene stretching 43rd and Cottage Grove. Police have that area closed off as they look for shell casings, surveillance video, and other clues that might help them identify the shooters.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Oh my God! Oh my God, Lord Jesus! Oh my God! Oh my
God! Shout out to the homie, man, the family, man. He be doing the Lord's work, man. The family, this channel right here, this dude does better news than the fucking news, man. It's facts, man.
Hey, you already know better pull up, man. It's going down. Starting right now. We ain't been taking shots, just chilling, dog. You know what I'm saying?
10 o'clock this evening, we had received a call that there was possibly somebody stabbed. Officers came and they made the location. Upon making the location, we discovered we had several individuals stabbed. So
in Detroit last night, 2 lives were lost, and it played out online for the world to see. Some say it started all because the man had too much pride, but others say maybe he didn't have enough. But what we do know is his mother was caught up in the middle of an altercation with a $2,000 reward on his head from the public. People now starting to ask, why was she even at a pool party in the first place, knowing her son was going to be there? And we pretty much know the quote that's going to surround this story. Parents are a reflection of their kids. And if I wasn't doing this show, I might agree. But my job here is to give context, to learn from these situations, to pay our respects to the victims, make sure their stories just don't fade into the timeline. We're going to present the facts from both sides because only you can decide what you would do if your mom was in harm.
Y'all remember we did this the other day. The 4 people stabbed at the Detroit pool party. We did this the other day during the daytime live stream. Here's the story, the backstory. Boy, niggas, boy.
Make sure their stories just don't fade into the timeline. We're going to present the facts from both sides because only you can decide what you would do if your mom was in harm's way. It's a narrative being pushed, but I'm here to break it down and separate the noise from the truth. This all happened in Detroit. 2 people who hours earlier looked like they were having a time of their life, at least a good one. Their last moments still live online, but the reality is they allegedly lost their lives after being stabbed. Today, we're going over every public detail. We also going to talk about why pool parties in 2025 have become one of the biggest hits and the most dangerous misses. So before we go over this one, I want you guys...
that's because of niggas. That's 1,000% because of niggas. Why have pool parties become so dangerous in 2025? Because of niggas. Why can't you find an Airbnb? Because of niggas. Why is Spirit Airlines so dangerous? Because of niggas. Why is Carnival Cruise so dangerous? Because of niggas. Why is the mall so dangerous? Because of niggas. Why is the county fair so dangerous? Because of niggas. Why is the public transportation so dangerous? Because of niggas. Why is public school so dangerous? Because of niggas. The answer to everything is niggas. Literally. Literally, the answer to every single question is niggas.
Remember, I don't give you no ain't. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. On Saturday, August 9th, 2025, a man identified as Kyrie Hassan had went to Facebook to promote a pool party. He was throwing with his friends. It would seem to be a good date. Laughs, drinks, and people enjoying your good music.
I do too. I'm up. Wow, baby, he said he feeling good. Come on, man. We Gucci, you hear me? Hey, you already know better pull up, man. It's going down. Starting right now. We ain't been taking shots, just chilling, dog. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Nigga, we in this bitch. We chilling. We all that. Woo! Cooler than your cousin. Y'all know what it is.
Make the claps on the mode. I don't know, bad bitches working on the floor. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
Up on the pool, man.
Big love that shit. They don't give a fuck out of this shit. They don't give a fuck about this shit. These niggas ain't a fuck. Okay, man.
That's a lot of niggas there, man. Press 1 if that's too many niggas for you, man. Press 1 if that's too many niggas for you, man. That's a lot of niggas there, man. I mean, it looked chill. It looked chill. This go to show you. This look chill. This don't look like nothing. This don't look like nothing. Look very chill. Very cool. Everybody cooling, man. Everybody chilling.
Also, a young mom showed her way making her way to the pool party who went by the name of Tisha. And just like Kyrie, laughs, smiles, good music, all would seem to be a good night.
The wifeys. I know word from the chicks got the hood tip. Bring them blues out so quick they thought they seen something. She want him bad, gave it to her, now he sick. Ain't fucking on these niggas, we get real. Like my favorite sport was track, nigga. Talk just did this pony pen, I tell the trap, nigga. Shake that ass home. Shake that ass home.
I stank got the what?
Then that girl gonna be dead. Somebody gonna stab that girl to death at this party. That shit is fucking insane, man. This girl gonna get stabbed to death.
Shortly after both of their lives, an altercation took place. Both of them lost their lives, and the sad part is, Kyrie allegedly had posted his killer, saying he was a brother, and even his mom, who...
Holy shit. That's the nigga who killed him? Holy shit.
And the sad part is, Kyrie allegedly had posted his killer, saying he was a brother, and even his mom, who some would say was the reason it started. Now, I can't play the entirety of this video. I have to leave the link in the bio for you guys to check it out on the Family TV X account or the Instagram. But as you can see, this man was trying to stop women from beating his mom. But it seemed after this video, another altercation took place between the mother, which someone that was close had allegedly spoke on it, which we'll later read. And he ended up stabbing 4.
Wow. That nigga's mom was at the party as well. Yo, you niggas can have that shit. I don't want to go to no party where no thug ass nigga's mom is, man. I might bump into her. She might, you know what I'm saying? She might be, it might be like one scoop of fucking goddamn macaroni and cheese left, and she be in line behind me, and I take that motherfucker, and she mad. Like, anything can happen, man. I being around niggas, thug niggas, mamas and shit. Yo, that's just a recipe. Niggas, mamas, fine young ladies, liquor, drugs. That shit a recipe for disaster, Jack. I'm going to drop the link in a minute, man. Yeah, man, I don't want to fight nobody mama over some mac and cheese, man. Fuck that. I was in line first, bitch. Oh, I'm going to get my motherfucking son. You picked the right one. I'm about to get my motherfucking son. Oh, shit. Your son in here? Oh, shit. Bitch, how the fuck your son in here? What the fuck? Yeah, my son in here, motherfucker. You ain't know? Shit. These niggas dangerous, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You sorry shit, nigga. Sorry my ass, pause.
People leaving 2 deceased. One person went to Facebook and said the following: and let it be known, the world just watched this man on the left murder 2 people on the right, one being Tisha P and LaShawn Kyrie. He also stabbed 2 additional people solely based on something he started / edged on for real, due to assaulting the wrong person 100. The entire situation was and is posted on the same page y'all getting the actual stabbing from. He, Juan, put his hands on the girl Tisha first. And as you can see, fam, Tisha came with someone, as we saw in her live. And now looking at the green fingernails, we know that Tisha was the one fighting his mom. So did he push Tisha for whooping his mom? That might make sense. She went on to say the mama pushed another woman off video and already had an issue, which is why she, the mom, was even getting touched on anyway. That had nothing.
Your mama at the party fighting and shit, starting fights?
To do with Tisha or the young man killed, and was already a previous combo and argument with other women. For real, ask yourself, why would a man sit and watch his mama be jumped and not try to get his mama out there quick to safety? Why not remove her as a man? Because he knew he was in the wrong, and instead of taking his mama and leaving or preventing the fight itself, he murdered 2 people on the spot for something he did / escalated further. Conflict resolution is literally dying out. Bro, I don't even know this woman personally, but she survived so much and truly is, and was a hard body just to lose her life in 2 seconds to a peon ass nigga who can't control his temper for a grown ass woman who could have just left. Tisha is and was a mom, a niece, a best friend, a daughter, a human being. A son was lost, an uncle, a loved one. Rest in power, king and queen. I hate I ever saw this shit. I'm literally traumatized. Now, Juan allegedly left the scene. Someone went on Facebook saying they got $2,000 for his location. It should also be noted that Juan was only home for a month before this incident. He served a little over.
Damn, he just came home from jail. He been home for a month. Oh, shit. This nigga been home for a month. Yo, the black, as the young people say, the black community is cooked. Okay? The black community is cooked, man. This nigga been home for a month and stabbed 2 people at a pool party. And he stabbed the dude he was in there chilling with. He killed the dude he was in there chilling with. See, I would have maced the whole crowd. If I was there, I'd have just maced everybody. I'd have maced everybody. They'd have been mad at me, though. They'd have been like, later on, they'd have been like, man, niggas would have been mad as shit. Later, they'd have been, but I would have maced everybody. If it was my thing. If it wasn't my thing, I would have just left. If I was, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard to leave these situations because you don't know where your people at. It's hard to leave these situations. But I would have never came. Fuck you niggas, man. You niggas is violent animals, man. You niggas are apes, primates, man. You niggas are primates.
Yeah, a son was lost, an uncle, a loved one. Rest in power, king and queen. I hate I ever saw this shit. I'm literally traumatized. Now, Juan allegedly left the scene. Someone went on Facebook saying they got $2,000 for his location. It should also be noted that Juan was only home for a month before this incident. He served a little over a year for bodily harm, less murder, or by strangulation. Police got to the scene a little before 10 p.m. And once talking to the media, this is what they had to say.
Deputy Chief Arnold Williams, ARNOLD, Deputy Chief Eastern Operations. At about just before 10 o'clock this evening, we had received a call that there was possibly somebody stabbed. Officers came and they made the location. Upon making the location, we discovered we had several individuals stabbed. So after the preliminary investigation, we had 4 people stabbed. 2 were stabbed fatally and 2 were stabbed non-fatally. Of the 2 that were stabbed non-fatally, 1 is in critical condition and the other one is stable. Everybody was adults. 3 of the victims were in their 30s. 1 was in their 20s. This was basically a pool party that was taking place. and there was an argument that started over over a woman who was at the pool party. From that argument, one male suspect stabbed 4 of our victims. We do have a person of interest, and we have that person identified. So they're not in custody, but we are looking for them at this time.
And the victim that was fatally, was that the person in the 20s or 30s?
I bet these niggas ain't now. These niggas, a bunch of niggas at a pool party, want the police to go catch some other nigga. After 2 weeks ago, complaining about some random nigga they didn't know in Florida being a jackass and getting punched by a cop. Every nigga at this party, I'm a nigga, trust me. Every nigga at this party was mad about that jackass in Florida that got punched during that traffic stop for being an asshole to the cops in Jacksonville. Now they want some niggas. Now they want the police to go find this nigga who stabbed their friends to death. You niggas are awful. Press 1. Y'all are awful. God, y'all are awful. Salute to Muramasa, man. Muramasa in the building. Shout out to Muramasa, man. He says, what's good? Finally, Trump is sending the hammer to these YN to DC. I sent you 2 videos in your email. Okay, thank you, man. I'm gonna get to those. Thank you, man. Let me go. Let me see. Yeah, man. We gonna get into that in a little bit. I just gotta. It's so much going on, man. And this is relevant too because it show you that everywhere need the goddamn National Guard. Everywhere niggas is at. If the zip code got more than fucking 20% niggas, sending the National Guard.
Yeah, so it was a female victim who was in her 20s, and then the male victim, he was in his 30s.
And you said this comes from a woman. What is the relationship between the suspect and the woman?
They possibly have a dating relationship, but we haven't confirmed that yet. That's just preliminarily what we're getting.
You said this story is a altercation.
Yes.
Any message to the community?
Just the same message that we've continued to put out. Over these last couple of days, we've had just this rash of violence that's just unexplainable. This again is one of those incidents. We've had 4 people who were stabbed because someone said something or someone may have touched somebody. And that is not how we deal with any type of conflict. We have to do better. We have to do better. So for this incident is basically from a party. Somebody said something or did something that somebody else didn't like. And then because of that, we have 4 victims who are, at least one is fighting for his life right now, and 2 have lost theirs.
At the end of the day, 2 lives are gone. And while people online argue over whose fault it is, the truth is everybody lost. Families, the community, even the people who just there to have fun. We share these stories not to entertain the drama, but to remind people just how quickly a good time could turn into a headline. Pride, anger, and impulse can cost everything. And once it's over, it's no rewind button. As we wrap this video up, we want to say rest in peace to every victim. Love and condolences to you guys, family. Fam, this was the pool party.
Shout out to the family, man. What's going on, man?
Reporting an apology from Norfolk police after Friday's shooting death. Reporting an apology from Norfolk police after Friday's shooting death of a man by officers.
We're also hearing from a loved one of the man shot. Our breaking news took us out to Meadow Creek Road, and that's where police say 31-year-old Dwayne Harris allegedly pointed a gun at them, and they were forced to open fire. Well, tonight, why the chief is apologizing about the information relayed to the public. Tonight, your side's Madison Pierman has been working on the story and has new information. Madison.
Aisha, Tom, today I spoke with the family of Dwayne Harris. A video shows that what police initially shared happened wasn't entirely true. Norfolk's chief of police sat down to explain how that error could have happened and offer his condolences.
He was my go-to. Anything I needed done, I called Dwayne.
Katrina and Deborah are aunts to Dwayne Harris. On Friday, police say Harris was a home burglary suspect. Harris's aunts say it was his ex-girlfriend's house.
One of his buddies said that he was there to retrieve his belongings.
That call kicked off.
Yeah, man, that's a dangerous situation, man. You there to retrieve your belongings from your ex-girlfriend. Yikes. And she don't want to give them back to you because once you take your shit, she don't have nothing to hold. She don't have nothing to, keep you in the mix with. She don't have nothing. She don't have no bait. Once you get all your shit, now she don't have nothing to extort you with, to play with your mind and hold over your head. That's a rough situation, getting your shit back from your ex-girlfriend. God damn, that's a rough situation. That's a rough situation, Jack.
On Friday, police say Harris was a home burglary suspect. Harris's aunts say it was his ex-girlfriend's house.
One of his buddies said that he was there to retrieve his belongings.
That call kicked off a brief pursuit of Harris, ending with Harris having a gun, being told by officers to get out of the car. He did not, and at one point, police shot and killed the 31-year-old.
He was having a hard time himself. It's hard for everybody, and everyone can't handle it. He was not a bad man.
After his death, Norfolk Police Chief Mark Talbot gave a press conference stating that Harris had gotten outside of the vehicle and pointed a gun at police. But video obtained by 10 on Your Side shows Harris never got out of the car. So we sat down with Chief Talbot to learn why the information in the video didn't match.
The process of getting briefed for an incident like that starts pretty much as soon as I'm heading there. That initial version is almost.
So let me guess, they wanted to kill him. Why didn't you just get out the car, nigga?
Almost always going to change upon further investigation.
For the family, the story they heard sounded nothing like the Dwayne Harris they knew, but they want to hear from the chief after incorrect information made headlines. What would you like to hear from him?
An apology.
So when we sat down with Chief Mark Talbot, we asked him, was he sorry for the incorrect information?
Oh, I'm deeply sorry for their loss. And if any of the things that we've done or I've done increased their pain, I'm deeply, deeply sorry for that.
Now, Norfolk police are having Virginia State Police investigate to increase transparency and objectivity. We're going to continue to release details from that investigation when we receive them. Madison Pierman, 10 on Your Side.
Community says its final goodbyes to a mother and key witness in an upcoming trial.
Family and friends of Bianca Horton gathered today for her funeral at Olivet Baptist Church.
Cortez Sims shot her daughter, and 2 others in a home invasion just last year. Officers say she bravely worked with them, and her death was even tragic for those who see violence every day.
54 Athens Park Bloods were indicted, and 44 of them were in court today.
44 defendants means 44 different attorneys, and the judge had to look outside of Hamilton County just to make sure there were enough people to represent them.
Bureau of Investigation says Chattanooga.
Jesus Christ. Look at all them niggas, man. They had so many fucking niggas in court that they had to go get lawyers from another county. Shit. Damn. You niggas are pests.
So now to a pool party taking a deadly turn in Detroit. Right now, police asking for your help as they desperately search for whomever is behind a quadruple stabbing. 2 people did not survive. This all occurred Saturday night at an Airbnb on Fleming Street near Conant on Detroit's east side. And neighbors say the home had been causing trouble for a while. 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham is learning more about the victims and digging deeper into the investigation. Darren.
Loved ones of the man and woman who died in this weekend's gruesome murders are looking for answers, and they're hoping arrests will take place soon. Kimberly Williams says her son Jakari hosted a pool party with another person on Saturday. The home on Fleming Street on Detroit's east side was rented for the occasion. That night, an altercation broke out. Videos of the brawl are circulating on social media. Detroit police say it started as an argument over a woman. Investigators say a man ended up stabbing 4 people, including Jakari Williams, who were told was trying to break up the scuffle. 2 people died, including Jakari and another young lady. His mother tells me he was a good guy, positive, and she believes he was friends with the man who allegedly committed these heinous acts.
They were pretty close. They were pretty close, so we thought.
God damn. God damn. God damn. You niggas are pests, man. Jeez. God damn. Salute the time, man. Oh, man. No. No. Jesus, man.
You know, and for that to happen the way it happened, and I'm thinking, well, maybe he accidentally, maybe that's not. It wasn't no accident. It hurt it to the core. I just buried the son 2 years ago.
Coming up on 7.
Jeez.
He accidentally, maybe that's not. It wasn't no accident. It hurt it to the core. I just buried the son 2 years ago.
Coming up on 7 News Detroit at 5 o'clock, hear from the mother of Martisha Payne, the other victim who died in this weekend's tragedy. As for the police investigation, DPD tells me that they are still looking for leads that will lead them to the person of interest. For now, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
Thank you, Darren.
New tonight, a woman is recovering after she was suddenly attacked while walking to a store Friday afternoon. It happened just after 5 o'clock at the Sugar Park Plaza on South Wilcust Drive in Southwest Houston. That's where we find Fox 26's Jade Fleury. Jade, what have you found out about this?
Man.
Well, Melissa, the Zahir family says that their mother was just minding their own business, headed to a store here in this plaza when a man came up from behind and just shoved her to the ground without warning, causing her to break her nose. And this whole incident was caught on camera.
Who you think did this? Who you think did this? Who you think just came up and pushed this woman for no fucking reason? Who you think did this?
if this happened to your mother, I know anybody would be angry at that point.
Surveillance video shows the shocking moment a man walks behind the woman and
You can just tell by the way that nigga walking, he a nigga. You can just tell by the way this. Look at them long ass arms. Just the way he look like a nigga.
surveillance video shows the shocking moment a man walks.
Look at the way he walked over. He stepped over that guardrail like it was a goddamn. He stepped over that guardrail like it wasn't even there. Watch this nigga.
Surveillance video shows the shocking moment a man walks behind the woman and shoves her forcefully into the ground. She fell face first on.
Oh, he didn't push her hard, man. That was a good nigga. He ain't push her hard, man. Press 1. That nigga ain't even push her hard, man. Shout out to not Jimmy Stewart, man. Hit the light. Ends. Jimmy Fields in the building. He says, summer's almost over for Ends. Hopefully they can survive the pool parties to maybe live long enough to get plugged at a Halloween party. Yeah, man, we're going to drop the link, man. Let me drop this link, man. God damn. We going into DC, man. Y'all, if y'all just getting here, man, y'all lucky because we haven't done DC yet. We done a couple of cities. Niggas is wilding tonight. Niggas are wilding. We did a couple of cities, but we ain't do all the cities, man. We gonna get to DC, man. Hold tight. DC is coming. These niggas are wilding coast to coast. They need to just send the National Guard. Any zip code with 20% niggas, send in the National Guard. Fuck it. Take the strategy out of it. Take the hemming and hawing and the debating out of it. If your zip code got more than 20% niggas, we send in the National Guard. Period.
To the concrete, screaming in pain, while the man casually walks away, leaving her lying on the ground.
He was just walking here up until that point over there, and then that guy pushed her right over there where her face like impacted this side of that block.
Hey,
Yeah. The attack happened in a busy
Mersh. I'm about to push her old lady so she can come report on that shit, man. I'll give you the scoop, baby. You want the scoop? You can come, you can interview me one-on-one.
Yeah.
The attack happened in a busy area of the Sugar Park Plaza just after 5 p.m. on Friday. The woman's son, Mohammed Zahir, says he was horrified when he saw his mother's face after the attack.
When she video called me on WhatsApp, her whole face was bloody. I can't really tell you. Anybody would get mad that something like that would happen.
Zahir believes the attack may have been motivated by prejudice.
Pretty sure it's a hate crime because she was wearing a scarf. So
he black, ain't gonna be no hate crime. I hate to tell you, man. Poor guy, man. It's poor guy.
They always have to go to race, don't they? They always have to go to race. Do you remember a while ago there was a 90-year-old woman? Guy stuck his arm out and I think it was a 90-year-old woman and knocked her down. She hit her head on a fire hydrant or something. Do you remember that one?
Nah, I don't remember that one. That's so many of them. There's been so many of them.
I think we might have got the wrong number though. I did some surfing the other day. I found two extraordinary cases. There was a 12-year-old black girl who strangled her friend over an argument over a phone.
I saw that.
And a 10-year-old white girl. I couldn't believe this one. She killed a 6-month-old baby. Her story was she dropped him by accident and she stamped on his head to stop him crying.
Jesus Christ.
She was found incompetent.
Jesus.
Yikes. Hey, what's good, Ock? Salute.
What's cracking, man?
Hey, man, happy Liberation Day. It's Liberation Day in D.C. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get
really?
it. That's what Trump called it earlier. He called it Liberation Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie. Some people are upset, but I'm actually feeling good about it. You know, but I know we're gonna get into it. I'm just really excited. I'm so happy.
Yeah, man. We gonna get into it, man. It's cracking.
I feel better. When Hillary's arrested.
Yeah, what's up, Alex?
Alex just assumed she was a Muslim and just pushed her down.
His mother is now home recovering, but her family says the physical and emotional damage will take time to heal.
She says it hurts really bad. She needed painkillers, and I think this is going to be like a trauma for her because she's not going to forget this.
Now, the Zahir family says that they did file a police report, and of course, they're hoping that the suspect will get caught. HPD says if he is found, he will be facing a felony assault charge. Reporting from Southwest Houston, Jade Fleury, Fox 26 News.
Tonight, an investigation into a deadly shooting between family members. Watch closely. Surveillance video outside of a
work truck. These ain't niggas. That's a work truck. You know, these ain't no niggas, man. You see a work truck. These ain't niggas.
Fourth restaurant shows a red truck parked. Nothing is happening on Ramey Avenue. Then suddenly, a red SUV moves in, stopping in the middle of the lot at Louisiana Fried Chicken and Seafood. Two people wearing hoods hop out of the SUV.
Fried chicken and seafood, that might be niggas.
Right. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Their faces covered. Then the suspects begin shooting at the truck. The victim in the truck trying to escape, even hitting a wall. The suspects firing around a dozen shots at the truck before taking off. The victim
they slaughtered him.
Yeah.
Send the National Guard to Fort Worth too.
Right.
Look at this shit.
That's wild, man.
Yo, show me white people doing this shit.
Yo, you can't even tell some people that you can't even ask that question. Like they swear like it's some white people doing it. Like it's just
they know. So you know they lying, right? You know
I know they lying. But like they say it was
their soul, they know at night when they go to sleep and it's just them in their pillow, they know goddamn well all this shit is niggas.
They know they're but they will fight you, man.
Yeah, niggas are disingenuous.
So disingenuous. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting.
And you live around them niggas, man. Goddamn.
Hey, I gotta hear from them. Hey, not to jump short, but yo, 3 of my men, I just saw them outside. They got bagged last night by non-DC police. They came around my way. They bagged these. They said it was everyone but DC police. They said it was Park Police. It was ICE and like another. They just came home from jail last night just because they was hanging around the way, woo, smoking some weed, you know. And then they probably came around, told them to leave. You know, they told them to leave, but then they was like, "Nah, man, we live here." You know that shit.
Yeah,
but it's already started.
Lock them niggas up.
Yeah, yep.
I don't care if they also friends, man. Lock everybody up.
And a fried chicken and seafood. Two people wearing hoods hop out of the SUV, their faces covered. Then the suspects begin shooting at the truck. The victim in the truck trying to escape, even hitting a wall. The suspects firing around a dozen shots at the truck before taking off. The victim in the truck was killed. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office identifying him as 36-year-old Kevin Hernandez.
Off camera, family members told me the victim
Kevin Hernandez
and the suspect accused of shooting him are half brothers.
I knew half brothers, so they might be black. I could tell it was when I saw that work truck. You know it ain't no nigga. And I worked at Home Depot for 8 years. So when I saw that work truck, that probability. Now, are there niggas with work trucks? Yes. The probability, though.
Yeah, the probability. Yeah, I give you that.
Look at it. He got a motherfucking. He got all types of shit in here. Bags of concrete. He got a motherfucking wet vac and shit. He got all type of shit back here, man. He working.
Before taking off, the victim in the truck was killed. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office identifying him as 36-year-old Kevin Hernandez.
Off camera, family members told me the victim and the suspect accused of shooting him are half brothers, but no word on what actually led to that shooting.
Just hours after the shooting, down the street, a massive SWAT operation unfolded. Neighbors telling us they slept through it. Police say the suspects were hiding in a home on Lester Granger Street near Dunbar High School. Fort Worth police say they tracked down the suspect's license plate, moving quickly to arrest the two. Tonight, the suspect, 17-year-old Giovanni Hernandez Tafoya, who is charged as an adult, is behind bars. Police say they also arrested another underage suspect, both of them charged with murder. The big question police are working to uncover now is what was the motive? In Fort Worth, I'm Adriana D'Alba.
Okay, niggas, you off the hook still sitting in the National Guard. I don't care.
We started it.
Yeah, you niggas still.
3-year-old boy and 2 of his family members are recovering.
What do you think was the
The motive, family, those young boys, it's probably like some kind of argument, something stupid. It was something probably stupid as shit.
Or broad.
So they murdered a man and throw away their own lives as well. Insane.
Yeah, just threw their lives in the trash can.
3-year-old boy and 2 of his family members are recovering in Memphis tonight, a day after they were shot in Helena, West Helena.
Memphis.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hurst. The boy, his mother, and cousin were shot early yesterday morning. And as WRG's Mike Sirianni reports, catching those responsible is a high priority for police.
And here at Park Street and South Sebastian Street, things appear to be normal Monday afternoon. There's no sign of the violent crime that happened here Sunday morning and shook neighbors from their sleep.
I just heard a lot of gunshots. And I guess probably about 20 minutes after I came outside and the police was here.
Kirby Cornelius asleep Sunday morning close to this intersection in West Helena, Arkansas, where he says more than 24 rounds were fired.
It was 27 rounds. It was 27 bullets they picked up off the ground. So that's a lot. It was some kind of semi-automatic.
3 victims, a 3-year-old male, his 21-year-old mother, and her 21-year-old second cousin struck by gunfire, all 3 making it to the local ER in a bullet-riddled vehicle.
By the time I got there, it was a hectic, a lot of family members, a lot of my officers trying to keep the peace.
Yo, the police chief's name is Quindarius.
Chief Quindarius.
Yo, send in the National Guard just for that, man. Yo, the police chief name is Quindarius, man. What the fuck is going on, man? Come on, man.
That's crazy.
And I want to check his past. I bet he used to be a YN back in the day. He probably was a YN. He probably like could play ball or some shit. Or football or something, and that probably went to college or something.
Kept him out the way.
Yeah.
But he's 1 degree removed, we know.
Quindarius. Chief Quindarius?
And let the nurses and doctors do their thing.
Investigators looking for a motive and whatever they can learn from the wounded, but will have to wait as they recover. Law enforcement, Arkansas State Police, and city government working to find out who's responsible.
Certainly, our thoughts and prayers go out to the individuals who were who were injured in this matter. Particularly, there was a young child who was injured severely.
While another neighbor, too scared to appear on camera, says shootings here are commonplace and something needs to be done.
Sometimes it sounds like they blowing up the place or 4th of July. They just shoot up.
For your news leader in Helena, West Helena, Mike Suriani,
Think
WRE.
about it. Helena, West Helena is a nigga hellhole.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Think about you throw a dart at a map. You just throw a dart. You say, honey, we want to move from this nigga hellhole we live in, and we want to get away from here. And we're going to just throw a dart. And wherever we throw that dart, wherever it hit, that's where we're going to go to get away from this nigga hellhole we live in. Yo, you literally more likely to find a place worse than where you live than find a place better.
Yep.
Niggas are everywhere. Helena, West Helena.
EG News Channel 3.
The 3-year-old is in Le Bonheur. The adults are in Regional 1. Their conditions unknown. Chief Sanders tells us the shootings had no connection to a pool party held Saturday at the municipal pool on Cherry Street, a party that had no permit and lasted well beyond the pool's 5:30 p.m. closing time.
In the urgent search now for the suspects in a brazen armed robbery. A woman in North Philadelphia comes face to face with a gun-toting suspect.
Detectives released new video, this new video here, showing the robbery on Allegheny Avenue in hopes of identifying the two suspects involved.
Look how brazen these niggas is, man. A cop could be riding down the street. They don't give a fuck. They just see you. They probably saw her. They probably saw her loading the truck. Bent the corner, was like, oh. Bent the other corner, came back around, or what they call spinning the block. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they see you, they when they out hunting,
It's on sight.
You going about your late opportunistic. Sons are hella opportunistic.
News reporter Taronda Thomas joins us now live, identifying the two suspects involved. Action News reporter Taronda Thomas joins us now live with the latest. Taronda.
Well, you know, this crime happened on July 5th, like you mentioned, but it all unfolded in this area. Police now releasing video of it in hopes that it can help them solve the case.
I'm surprised that it actually happened.
A brazen robbery at sunrise. It happened at 5:30 a.m. in an area where two women had parked their car thinking they'd be safe.
Young lady thought her car would be safe parked there and caught an Uber somewhere else, and they came back, and that's when they got robbed, when they came back.
Vincent Howell owns 32nd Street Pub, which is across from where the robbery happened, 3200 Allegheny Avenue in North Philadelphia on July 5th. Police say the woman was getting into her car when two males approached, robbing her at gunpoint. They leave, going east on Allegheny in this Mercedes. Then they show up in a nearby alleyway and come back to rob the victim and another woman again.
I've been around here all these years. And
She got robbed twice by these same niggas.
If they can afford big cars like that, why do they need to rob people?
Why they need to rob people for money, man? Stuff. These people that white woman, these white women, they wanted to defund the police anyway. They woke anyway. They think they if they heard if you said something bad about these niggas, if this nigga had never robbed her and you said something bad about him, she would fucking disown you.
Yep.
This everything you.
Right.
Fuck them white women. Them woke. This is Philadelphia. It's a 99% chance that those women are woke.
In a nearby alleyway and come back to rob the victim and another woman again.
I've been around here all these years. And that's crazy.
When I see something like that, that's telling me that's somebody coming from out the neighborhood, or even someone that just moved into the neighborhood.
Howell says the women were some of his regulars who were not at the bar that night. Once they told him about the robbery, he realized his cameras had captured the whole thing. That's the video police are now using as they try to solve the crime.
That's all go under keeping the neighborhood safe. You know, keeping my customers safe that comes want to sit down and enjoy themselves.
Residents say recently there have also been a lot of car break-ins in the area.
The same car was involved with some other break-ins and car break-ins and robberies around here.
I saw two of them, at least two of them. Because one night I left my car unlocked. and they went in my car.
With video of this gunpoint robbery, residents hope police are able to get the suspects off the streets.
This neighborhood is a very good neighborhood.
If you can't get this nigga off the street, well, the community gotta cooperate. But that's a good picture right there. That's a hell of a good picture.
Neighborhood. At least once they apprehended it, it'll make the neighborhood feel more safe.
Now, police describe the suspect's vehicle as a white Mercedes sedan, although it looked more silver in that video that we saw there. If you do see any of those suspects, do not approach them. Police say instead call 911. You can also leave an anonymous tip by calling the tip line at 215-686-TIPS. In North Philadelphia, Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News.
Talk about brazen. My goodness, Taronda, thank you.
The show must go on.
Go ahead.
Hey, so I was listening to your afternoon stream yesterday, and of course they had the Sun people. They had like a town meeting from that white dude jumping innocent people or whatever, kicking people.
Simi Valley,
And it, it really makes me sick that the only way that Sun people can collectively come across and say crime is too far with real passion is if it's white perpetrators. If it's not white perpetrators, they swallow all that.
But they don't even consider that crime. That's not crime to them. That's racism. Like when a white person do it, it's racism. It's not categorizing the black brain as crime.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean?
Wow.
They look at that as racism. So they like you saw the young boys in there testifying, it's calling out names,
snitching.
Yeah, at a fucking town hall. No, if they had one of them in Southeast, would any young dudes come out there?
Hell no, that dude was young as hell, snitching like shit. I ain't never seen a young black man talk so much, name dropping first and last names. And to your point, it's racism, and racism is a higher crime than crime itself.
Way higher. A white person saying the N-word, and I want you white people to know this, like, because some of y'all don't really understand this. A white person saying the N-word, especially in like anger, but just saying it anyway, in real life, is worse than murder to black people.
Yeah.
Way worse than a black person murdering another black person.
Yeah. You could say a black dude stabbed 4 people at a pool party, and like we'll shrug our shoulders, but some white boys got into it with a black dude. Oh my God. It's racism. Oh my God. It's terrible. It's out of control. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's
Didn't
like how dare you white folks showcase how inferior we are. That's like the inferiority complex, just mayhem goes haywire. They're like, somebody step in and stop this racism madness.
The show must go on. Memphis comedian Grove Hero was shot last night while on a food truck tour in
Look at this nigga right here. Look at this nigga right here. And niggas walk around like this all day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Ass out. That nigga cheekies is out in his cheekies is enjoying the fucking weather and shit, man.
Catching a tan and shit.
that nigga booty is bouncing out that motherfucker.
Pause.
Yo, look at that shit, man.
No.
Yo, these niggas is wild. Like that right there. And I used to sag my pants, Olsen.
Yeah, me too.
Man, I was a sagging motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, but not with my shirt. But my shirt was always bigger than, you know what I'm saying? My shirt was always over my pants. You know what I'm saying? I used to do it too, but my shirt was big as hell. I was wearing
the era
3,
we
4.
sagged in. Yeah, the era we sagged in was different than this because we had big clothes.
Yeah,
Right, facts.
and I don't
But
think
we
we
were
had
still
this.
sagging.
We didn't have this whole homosexuality thing going on where everything's just acceptable.
Yeah. It was less gay, less openly gay. I'm sure it was a lot of homos.
It was still a lot of
back then,
homos.
It was, but it
wasn't
accepted.
open. It wasn't accepted. So, but look at this nigga, man. This nigga Keister is out here, just out there, man. Like that shit crazy, man.
Go on. Memphis comedian Grove Hero was shot last night while on a food truck tour in Charlotte. He said he was shot in his spine. After being rushed to the hospital for treatment, he was discharged this morning and proceeded to perform his next show. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kate Beery in for Carolyn Serta tonight. Fox 13's Troyce Grant is live in studio after getting local reaction. Good evening, Troyce.
Good evening, Kate. I went back to the Fraser neighborhood where he grew up and continues to do work to improve that community. So you can imagine neighbors' reactions to hearing someone shot him, but they're thankful he's recovering.
The show must go on. Memphis comedian Grove Hero took to social media and said, quote, "No fire, shooting, or nothing stopping me from helping my people," end quote.
Salute.
There you go.
After being shot in the spine, the comedian still performed his show Sunday morning in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's good that he's still alive.
That makes my skin crawl.
After being shot, he already was born with like a deformed kind of hand and shit. Yeah, he kind of like, but he was, he kind of he a tad bit slow and he deformed, but he is a good dude. I will give him that. He a solid dude, man. He for as much as somebody involved in hip hop could be, but let's see what these niggas say about it. They're a local hero who give back to the community, feed people, promote peace, and he speak out against shit that he ain't supposed to talk about. Like he talk out about Gotti and shit, killing Dolph. He was the first one to speak out against that shit. He ain't give a fuck.
Oh, really?
He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. But he a good dude. Let's see what the black people say about, because remember we was just talking about how they don't be really alarmed by black shit, black violence. They don't be outraged like that. Let's see what these niggas say, man.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's good that he's still alive because he has a lot of properties around here and people constantly moving in them. Anything that's light blue is his.
Neighbors in his hometown were shocked and couldn't understand why someone would want to harm the comedian, especially because they say he has done so much for the Fraser neighborhood.
He did do a good thing for the kids, for the park, and he liked helping everyone. And if you don't have a place to stay, he'll help out on that. And he's just a good person all around.
When Fox 13 visited his playground on Beacon Hills Drive in Fraser, kids were out appreciating the contribution he made to the neighborhood.
And listen, Crook County, he's from Chicago. He said Fraser is one of the worst neighborhoods he ever seen in his life. Ever. He said that joint is a hellhole.
Appreciating the contribution he made to the neighborhood.
I never met him personally, but he had an event over here and the kids, were really excited. Nothing bad happened. He had, giving them a lot of little stuff, so they love him.
Grove Hero is recovering from his injuries in a wheelchair tonight. His tour is set to return to Memphis by the end of the month. Kate?
Thank you so much. That
Show
is
me the white comedian that got shot. When the last time a white comedian got shot?
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Shout out to Barry B. Barry B is in the building. Salute to Barry B. I'm trying to think of the last white comedian that got shot. Because I remember two in Philly got shot. I think 2021 or something like that in like a week. I remember I did that story. 2 Philly comedians got killed. Both of them got killed. One of them was cool with Meek Mill, and the other one, forgot who he was cool. But yeah, they so, and then the comedian in Fort Worth. What's the one? He got shot by what's that boy name? The light-skinned boy from Dallas. Yellow Beezy, yeah. Yellow Beezy shot him in the foot, and he died. Now, what's his name? What was that comedian name?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Roy Lee. Yeah, Roy Lee.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's 3 that I can name off a bat other than him.
The Charlie Hebdo massacre, does that count, Nick?
As the comedians getting killed?
The Charlie Hebdo massacre.
Yeah, that was Muslim. That was a Muslim that killed them, though.
By the end of the month. Kate?
Thank you so much. That is Fox 13's Troyce Grant reporting live in studio.
Breaking news now. Family confirming to Fox 13 News that Memphis rapper C Money was killed in that shooting that you just saw there. This happened yesterday in a residential area in Frazier. Fox 13.
So Memphis, in the last day, a Memphis comedian got shot in Charlotte, though. I give Memphis a break. And a Memphis rapper got shot. It's just a regular day for Memphis. A 3-year-old got shot in the suburbs. It just, send the National Guard to Memphis, man. Stat.
Yep. Since Daniel Wilkerson joining us live from that neighborhood. Daniel, break it down for us. What happened here?
Well, we understand, as you said, that rapper killed Fast Cash C Money. This happened, Ernie, around 12:20, right after midnight, Sunday. So really, really early in the morning, late Friday and into Saturday. Folks, I don't know that I have ever heard and seen this much gunfire at one location.
Wow.
Yeah, for those of you familiar with the area, this is not too far from Georgian Hills Park. Innovation Church is not far from where I stand this morning. Keep in mind, this is a residential area. You can see in that video, it's hard to determine which direction these shots were coming from. There were so many, but it appears you see.
They don't care. And none of them care where them bullets go, people's houses, through people's windows, through people's drywall side. They don't give a fuck.
Someone standing outside that vehicle. Again, it's hard to tell whether that is the shooter or the victim. That car, it starts to bag up. It appears the passenger door is open while the car is backing up. It looks like the person who had been standing outside that vehicle is somehow able to hold on to it as it's backing back. As we understand it right now, the body was discovered at Meritavia and Georgian Drive. Meritavia and Georgian Drive. Now, we have been speaking with different people in the area. This is what a man told me. Keep in mind, the man you're about to hear from, folks, he is right at 75 years old.
If I had been walking past this way, I would have been shook. I would have got shot.
Oh yeah.
So that's what is frightening to me right there. So that's where it came through that right there.
Yes, it does something. Folks, that video you're looking at right there, that is right outside of that door or the window where that man was standing not too far from. It's just unbelievable. But back out here live, I want to show you this. These are tire marks. And I don't know, we don't have it confirmed whether these tire marks were from this incident, but I can tell you all over this cove, not far from where we know this happened, there are tire marks everywhere. What we know, again, confirmed from a family member, Fast Cash C Money. We understand that that rapper was part of the Fast Cash Boys. We're going to have more developments for you. We're working to get even more information confirmed.
Yeah. Had to be scared for the folks in that neighborhood hearing all that gunfire. Daniel Wilkerson live there in Fraser.
Memphis rapper C Money from the Fast Cash Boys duo was shot and killed just after midnight on Sunday.
That shooting happened in the area of Macaulay Drive and Macaulay Cove. As Memphis police search for the people responsible, WRG's Harrison Klopp joins us now live from MPD's North Main Station. And Harrison, I understand that you spoke with a woman who lived out there in that area where the shooting took place. What's she telling you tonight?
Craig, Stephanie, good evening. She described it as World War III. And once you see the video, you'll understand why.
An open investigation in Fraser as police search for the car seen here pulling up to a house off Macaulay Drive and Macaulay Cove before opening fire. Sharita Miller, who lives just a few houses down, heard the whole thing.
I hit the floor once I heard the shots. Well, first I thought, I was like, is that firecrackers or is that gunfire? I said, no, that might be gunfire. I hit the floor, called 911.
Sharita says the gunfire lasted minutes.
I would say a good minute to 2 minutes. I would say anywhere from 60 to 100 shots.
We have learned through GoFundMe that rapper C Money is the victim. He was described in the GoFundMe as having a strong passion for his music and his children. And while it's unclear why C Money died, Sharita has heard rumors of a rap beef between C Money and his killers.
From what I hear, this has been going on since Friday. That they've been back and forth shooting at each other. Whoever.
You gotta live. You have to live around these niggas, and they just using the fucking street as a goddamn fucking paintball fucking facility and shit. They just playing paintball and shit in the streets in front of your house with real bullets. And she woke as a motherfucker, right? Oh, you can tell she woke as shit.
Yeah, the haircut, the glasses.
All the way from Memphis. You know that song?
Yeah.
All the way from Memphis. Has been going on since Friday. That they've been back and forth shooting at each other, whoever they are.
And while she didn't know C Money, Sharita says she's disappointed that something like this would happen in her neighborhood.
Any other time, this is a very quiet neighborhood. This street, it's very quiet. I have, great neighbors. We all look out for each other. Those people who came to do that, that's what they do. And it's not indicative of this community.
Again, this is an ongoing investigation, so if you know anything, please call the police. From North Main Station, I'm Harrison Klopp, your news leader, WREG, News Channel 3.
Some craziness out there, Harry.
An unauthorized street party began trending on social media, drawing a large crowd. Chicago police made contact with the event organizer and ordered him to shut it all down. He initially agreed, but at the last minute, he relocated the party to a completely different location. And we just got this into the newsroom. This is the one person that was killed in all of this. We've just learned who she is. Her name is Jashira.
Jesus Christ. Yo, these sisters be getting whacked at these parties, man.
Hey, the least protected.
The least protected.
How old is she?
She probably like 17.
20.
Yeah, she no more than 18.
18, yeah, because she's not a
She
minor.
is. Her name is Jashira.
Yeah, and I mean, it just got her. She ain't got no ass yet. She ain't had a baby.
Yeah, she ain't filled out yet.
No ass. Yeah, she's a little.
And we just got this into the newsroom. This is the one person that was killed in all of this. We've just learned who she is. Her name is Jashira Blackhawk. She's 22 years old, and she was killed in this shooting.
Jashira.
How'd they say?
And there is now a $10,000 reward from Cook County Crime Stoppers to find who pulled the trigger. Let's talk about the party. It stretched across at least 10 blocks with hundreds of children.
Live.
Yo, imagine you lived there. Oh, sir, imagine you lived there. Like you got to work in the morning and shit.
Right.
Your kids is in a bed, and these niggas might just start shooting bullets anywhere.
Any minute.
And your kids is in bed right near these motherfuckers.
Nah, we going to my sister's house.
Yeah. How you go? What if this your car?
Oh shit. Nah, I mean, for me though, is just like, all right, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you sitting in my car, nigga. I'm saying,
yeah. I was just like, like, excuse me, like, here, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I was anyone else, though, yeah, I gotta stay in the house.
This may sound quaint, but I always thought you're at a party to have fun, not to kill people. I mean, I might be wrong.
No, that's why they go too. They don't plan it. I promise you, they don't plan it. Like it's not thought out. It's no one comes there with that, and maybe, but the person who actually comes with the intent probably won't do it. It's somebody who had no plans on doing it.
Yeah,
most times,
and a lot of times people leave in a huff. Something happens, they leave. It's kind of like the club where you get kicked out, but instead, like somebody might just leave. Like they might get into with some people here, and they leave, and then they come back and they just spray the whole crowd. Right. Like say, for instance, this is how niggas think. I get into it with this guy, right? He try to punk me or something, or try to play me, right? They break it up or whatever. I leave. He's sitting right here. I don't care if I'm 40, 50 yards away. I'm going to shoot at him from there with a switch or whatever, and whoever get hit, get hit.
Yep.
That's how niggas think, and that's how average niggas think. That ain't even how, like, there's a bad nigga or a demon nigga. The average nigga, when he pissed, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah. That lope dog mentality.
Yeah, I'm shooting. Yeah, they just gonna shoot. They're not gonna walk up on this guy. They gonna shoot him from a distance. They might pull up at the cross street. If there's a street, an intersection down this way, they'll pull up and just spray and shoot at his ass and hit anybody. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Packed into the crowd, adults as well. The shooting broke out in the 100 block of North La Crosse in the Cragen neighborhood. The 22-year-old party organizer posted on social media both before and after the violence. On TikTok, he spoke about shutting the party down due to threats, but ultimately chose to keep the party going.
I thought about canceling that, but we still on. Oh, yeah. His party dangerous. We done had how many parties, brother? 3.
So you can see this was kind of like a joke to them. Now,
them niggas, that tone. Think about your loved one got killed at that party, and these niggas come out. Ah, man, I thought about that shit there, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
We've done this a whole bunch. We've done this 3 times.
Yeah. Surprised they ain't go to the booth afterwards.
just before 3 Sunday morning, officers from the 15th District responded to reports of the large street party in the 100 block of North La Crosse. Now, when they got there, they discovered 6 people were shot, 4 males ranging from 17 to 29 years old, and 2 women in their 20s. A 22-year-old woman was shot in the back and died at Mount Sinai Hospital. Again, we're just learning that that person was just Shira Blackhawk. Alderman of the 28th Ward, where the shooting happened, Jason Irvin, says thousands showed up.
People just mass came to the corners of West End and La Crosse, right in the middle of a neighborhood that is not equipped to handle that type of a crowd. I don't care what type of planning you could have done. West End and La Crosse is not equipped to handle thousands of people at 1 o'clock in the morning.
So will that organizer be held responsible? That is now the question. We'll have to see how all of that shakes out. At this time, no arrests have been made. Area 4 detectives are actively investigating.
For the second time in 3 months, the U.S. Attorney's Office in D.C. has dropped the charges in a murder case because they could no longer rely on the evidence. This time, it was the death of 17-year-old Brendan Ofori. He was shot and killed on a metro train in May of 2023. Last week, Ofori's mother was told the case would be dismissed.
Oh, you got people
to
in the
explain
back.
why to News 4's Paul Wagner.
Salute to everybody that's here, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Everyone hit the like button. Yo, you got music. Everyone hit the like button. We getting into DC now, man.
I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed.
Good night, man.
Have a look at what's happening on this side of the Atlantic with these migrant hostels. Blow your mind.
I doubt it.
All right, man. Yeah. Salute to everybody. Support the channel, man. PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Ock Nation News is made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Let's go.
In a story you'll only see on News 4.
When Brendan Ofori was killed inside a Green Line train on May 28, 2023, DC police quickly reviewed
Green
footage
Line.
from surveillance cameras and spotted the person they suspected was involved. Detectives released these images.
Damn. He got whacked on the train.
It's terrible.
Yo.
Soon got calls from people identifying him as 23-year-old Keith Williams. For the last 2 years and 2 months, Williams has been locked up in the D.C. jail awaiting trial that was scheduled to begin this month. But last Thursday, Brendan Ofori's mother got a call that has left her shattered.
I was devastated. I mean, I'm full of emotions, you know, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm trying to figure out what the heck has happened.
Tiffany Mulzak says a prosecutor told her the key eyewitness in the case was no longer credible, but could not tell her why. She was only told disclosing.
He got a visit, or he got a phone call.
Yep.
You know
I showed up at his crib.
He recanted that shit quick. He like, fuck that. And listen, he lucky he got that. Because sometimes they just whack your ass. He got a solid look. Hey man, go recant that shit, man.
The reason would violate privacy rules.
I began to ask, was there any additional evidence, you know, or any additional witnesses that can assist with this case? Because, you know, you're letting a murderer go free. This is a disservice to me, to my family, to the public.
Keith Williams was released from jail last week. According to DC police, at the time of the shooting,
So the dad is Nigerian, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
DC police, at the time of the shooting, witnesses told detectives that Brendan Ofori was being chased by a gunman through the train cars and was shot during what investigators believe was a robbery. But there is no video of the shooting inside the train car. Tiffany says she was told it was an older car and not equipped with a camera.
I need justice for my son.
How did they solve crime in the 30s and the 40s, in the 50s and the 60s when they had no cameras?
Well, in a train full of people, there would have been more than one witness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I need justice for myself. This is not enough to just dismiss a case, only to share with me that, you know, if some new evidence comes forward, they will refile this case.
Back in April, the U.S. Attorney's Office dismissed a murder charge in the killing of John Purnell because, as prosecutors told Purnell's daughters, they could no longer rely on the DNA evidence in the case. The U.S. Attorney's Office has not responded to multiple requests from News 4 for an explanation. And so now, in Brendan Ofori's case, his mother is left with the only option to appeal to the public for others to come forward.
Please, I urge you to come forward. I know there are other individuals that were on this train.
News 4 has reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office for comment, but we have not heard back.
There was a lot of
Paul Wagner, News 4.
There was a lot of
Well, tonight, thousands.
A lot of other people on the train, man. There was a lot. He ran through cars. There was a lot of other people on the train.
Yeah.
And that's
The only time you can get a son to shut up is to commit a murder in front of him.
Right. No bullshit.
Well, right.
Like, I know for a fact I'll be on the Green Line.
Yeah.
And Navy Yard Navy Yard is the baseball stadium.
What time was it?
Yeah. It don't really matter, but yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it don't really matter. It's always like, if nothing else, that's the most packed station before because Anacostia, you know what I'm saying? Once you get past Navy Yard, you deep in Southeast, it tapers off. I could see, all right, if it was Anacostia, all right, maybe, you know what I'm saying, Congress Heights, all right, maybe wasn't a lot of people on the train, but Navy Yard, that's where all the gliders get off. Like, it's the last stop before you.
I got on the Metro when I was in DC this last week. I got on the Metro for the first time in probably 5 years. Yeah, it was new, it was different, but I got on an old car going down, and I was like, oh shit, it made me nostalgic. The old brown handle, the brown rail on the car, in the yellow seats, the yellow.
Oh
seats.
wow, yeah.
The soft joints, the soft
joints, yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one was the hard body joints with the
metal,
the silver,
silver joint.
Yeah, that was. But yeah,
what line were you on?
I was on the I was coming from Silver Spring, so I was
on the red line.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, I was I grew up on that joint, man. I grew up on that shit, man.
I'm a red line baby.
Red line, Fort Totten to Gallery Place. Yeah, man. That was my route. Fort Totten to Gallery Place to Shaw. That was my route during junior high. Then motherfucking I used to ride that joint, man. I remember I was a latchkey kid. So I had my own key at age 7 because my mother worked. So I had my own key. So I was on public transportation at 7 with a fucking shoestring and a key around my neck.
Right. Yep. Yep. Shoestring and the key.
Yeah. I was a latchkey kid. Yeah, man. So man, it was the days, man.
Well, tonight, thousands of D.C. residents are worried about their futures as the nation's capital prepares for this influx of federal agents and National Guard troops. Earlier today, some residents held a free D.C. protest to express their anger and frustration. The demonstrations at DuPont Circle lasted well into the evening. News 4's Walter Morris was there, and he joins us live. So, Walter, I'm just curious, what did residents have to tell you?
Well, Sean, there were dozens out here and many in the crowd saying they disagree with the president's messaging, telling me they feel safe. They feel like crime is going down. However, tonight, not everyone feels that way.
Dozens of D.C. residents and activists hitting the streets with a clear message for the commander-in-chief.
Crime is down. That's a lie.
Look at this.
Wait, what?
Look at this Powerpuff Boy. Oh my God.
I hope all these people get what they want.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo, listen, if it was the Democrats doing this shit, they would be all for it.
Yeah, exactly.
The only reason they're against, because listen, this dude right here is a smoothie.
I might rob him.
He's right. He a whole smoothie. He ain't even food. He a smoothie.
He's an appetizer, man.
I just gotta rob him on GP.
Just on GP. If I see him tomorrow, I'm about to go uptown, man. If I see his ass, I might just sucker punch his bitch ass.
Right. Yeah, he bring out the sun like something dormant. A lot of sons is walking around with that shit dormant in it. He bring it up in me. That shit out.
Yeah, he will wake it up in me. I just see a little bitch ass. Oh my, give me your glasses.
Oh my God.
Crime is down. That's a lie. That they're concerned about crime. They're distracting us.
This demonstration starting in DuPont Circle Monday evening.
Stand up, America!
I'm really terrified.
Many, like Marissa Pinot, coming to voice their.
You should be, because niggas will rob you too, lady. You should be terrified.
Always scared of the wrong things.
Trust me, they're scared of the right thing. They're scared. This is all political. They're scared of the right thing.
Yeah. When she walked down her street at night and she going into her apartment, she looking over her shoulders.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes. Listen, man, you just know. Listen, I'm a black man. I walk through this world. I'm perceptive. Would y'all say that I'm perceptive?
Yes.
When she see me in real life,
Right.
I know that she, and I'm a good one. I'm an old head. I've got grays and shit. The way she, could you, and think about some YNs.
Right.
If they be like that when they see me, oh my God.
Yo, when she come out of her apartment building, she live in the some fancy part, or she might got a house, but let's say she live in an apartment building. She coming out the front door. She see me coming in. She gonna stop and pretend to check the mailbox to see if I got a key or see if I actually live there. She ain't gonna let me in that motherfucker, man. I hate these people. They so full of shit.
Concerns about the president's plan to federalize the city's police department and activate hundreds of National Guard troops in the district.
I'm worried that this city is first, and New York and San Francisco and Los Angeles and Chicago are next.
We don't need the National Guard on our street. Statistics show that crime has been going down.
This demonstration in March coming out.
None of you are committing crime. None of you know what's going on in the street. Y'all are going by stats and shit like that. Y'all have no clue.
No clue.
What's going on in the street. Y'all ain't in the breezeway. Y'all not in the project hallway. Y'all not in the bando.
They're not even at the corner store. They're not even at the corner store.
Where's 20 YNs, like the one, you know that one on Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, at the corner of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King?
Oh, where the Popeyes is at? Yeah.
That one, it'd be like 30 niggas outside that joint, man.
Yeah, every day.
Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, that's some sort of like black hole situation.
It is. It literally
convergence of two
streets
like that.
It literally looks like what you would expect. Whatever you're imagining is what that intersection looks like. It's the scariest place.
Yeah.
It's the scariest place. It's not far from me neither. It look whatever you imagine. Whatever you imagine it looks like is what it is.
Yeah, that joint, and it's a park across where the old heads hang out.
Yep.
But listen.
It's a liquor store.
That joint right there. It's so many of those though. That's just one.
Yeah, that's just
so
one.
Many of them where like, yo, in order to get into the store, you gotta walk past like 20 YNs just to get in the fucking store.
Gotta be bad.
Hey, did you see that little how some dude's teaching a class on the correct way to walk through a corner store?
Yeah, I saw that. That's King Randall. King Randall, yeah.
That was King Randall?
No.
Yeah.
I gotta see
that wasn't King Randall. It was.
I didn't think it was King Randall. I don't know.
See if you can find it. See if you. I think he was involved with it, but see if you can find it. I might play.
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna look for it. All right.
Crime has been going down.
This demonstration in March coming hours after this Free DC rally in front of the White House, while some lifelong Washingtonians say they're in favor of the federal takeover.
I'm happy that Trump is going to have his department take over the police department. I think it's needed. I think we will have some results.
Leroy Thorpe founded the group Citizen Organized Patrol Efforts, hitting the streets of Chinatown with red hats with their violence prevention efforts.
And I think Donald Trump really wants to clean it up, and I'm all for it.
DC Council said in a statement, "This is a manufactured intrusion on local authority."
The one black guy they
Violent crime
interviewed was
in the
like, "I'm
district
all
is
for
at
it."
the lowest rates we've seen in 30 years. Our local police department is the best in the country, and it is our police officers who should be leading the efforts to keep our communities safe, not the National Guard.
You know, this namby-pamby response that, crime is down. No, it isn't down for the people who are victimized by crime.
Oh, yeah, she's been deputized. She's not playing with y'all.
Back on claims that,
yeah, she still got her show too.
Yeah, but Trump deputized her. Yeah, she not playing with y'all.
No, I'm glad, because here's the thing. She got to answer to the public because she got that show. She don't have to answer to other congressmen and other she got to answer to the public. You know what I mean? Because she has a show on TV. Wow.
We have the fourth highest murder rate in the country. Why are you so proud of the fact that crime has gone down? Gone down from what? Gone down from when? Crime is way too high in the district.
While longtime residents like Daniel Brewer say there's no need for the feds here in his neighborhood.
Not at all. I feel like crime's gotten better over the last few years since pandemic.
Yeah, but it exploded. Like, it exploded. So it went down because it ain't like a lot of niggas killed everybody. Like, it's like so many people been killed. I hate these people because 10,000 black murders a year before 2020, 14,000 black murders a year after 2020 every year.
Right.
So these motherfuckers, because of their defund the police bullshit, blue flu, all that shit, was it as a bail reform and motherfucking crime, police reform and all that shit, 4,000 extra black people got murdered every year between 2020 and 2020, I think 2023. And now this motherfucker said, well, now it's only 13,700.
It's much better. There's no need for all of this. It's fucking evil.
Yeah, the violence interruption is showing progress.
Right.
Oh, I hate these people are hateable. They're and listen, it's not even a racial thing. This is behavior. Like how you white people say with us, behavior. I hate these people behavior, man.
His behavior is to be a good boy. He wants to do what he's been told is the right thing.
Yeah, I hate him, and I hate him for it.
This same crap.
I'm back out here
years or more.
And I hate them for it.
Live and prepare to see more protests like those. Organizers say they're now working on planning weekly demonstrations. Reporting live in the district, Walter Morris, News 4.
All right, Walter.
So we'll never protest when somebody's child gets shot. They won't come out in these numbers when somebody's child gets shot, when some old person gets accosted. That's why it just makes me so upset, man. You don't never see these people, man.
Hey, Ak, I just shared that that video that you was talking about. I put it in the back chat. And that ain't King Randall.
So President Trump just deployed the National Guard to Washington, D.C. and to control the city's police force. So you might wonder, what exactly is National Guard and when can a president actually do this? The National Guard is a reserve military force made up of everyday citizens. They train part-time but can be activated for emergencies both at home and overseas. Most of the time they're under the control of the state governor, but the president can call them up too. So there are two main ways a president can deploy the Guard. First, Title 10. That's full federal control. It's usually for overseas combat or serious national emergencies. For example, after 9/11, Guard units were deployed to Afghanistan, or in Hurricane Katrina, some Guard troops were federalized to coordinate with active duty forces. Then there's Title 32. They stay under the governor, but the federal government pays. This is more common for things like natural disasters, border support, or pandemic response. For instance, during COVID, thousands of Guard troops worked under Title 32 to run test sites and vaccine clinics. There's also the Insurrection Act, which lets the president send in troops if there's violence that local governments cannot control. This is more rare. For example, in 1992, Bush used it to send in troops into LA after days of unrest following the Rodney King verdict after the governor requested help. So back to Trump, he used a section of the DC Home Rule Act to take control of the city's police and send in about 800 Guard troops, calling it Liberation Day, claiming high crime and homelessness. And this isn't the first time this year. Back in June, Trump federalized over 2,000 California Guard troops under Title 10 and sent them to Los Angeles against the governor's wishes. And Governor Newsom later sued, calling this move unconstitutional. Still have any questions about how the National Guard works? Let us know in the comments.
Air National Guard pulled 14,000 people off the roofs in New Orleans. A significant number of those were black people.
You talking about Katrina?
Yeah, a majority of it. It's about 20 years since then, the end of this month.
Wow, Katrina was 20 years ago. That's insane. Damn. I thought it was 2000. Oh, wow.
How do you pause this thing? Okay.
Who the fuck is that?
Sure. So that's what you'd like to do?
They're not on mute. I know that.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yo, man. Jimmy Fields be wilding, man. Jimmy Fields don't know I be snapping on motherfuckers for shit like that. Salute to Malik Quelly, man. He say they don't see them as YNs. They are just misguided youth. They're irredeemable. Nah, they ain't misguided youth. Because if they was misguided youth, those motherfuckers wouldn't they would send their kids to school with them. None of those white people, I don't care how many people was there. If it was 100, 2,000, 1 million, send their kids to school with niggas. Your kids is in your kids in DC public school now?
Yeah, public charter school.
What is it like? Is it white kids going in now?
The public charter schools a little bit, not the regular public. My kids don't go to regular DCPS. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it don't really make that much of a difference. All day school's been sunny, but
so is it like, what do you think? Like 5%, 10%? What do you think the school is?
So my youngest son's school. Both my kids they went to bilingual schools.
Okay, uptown.
Yes, one was Uptown DC International. My oldest son went to that one, and then another one on this side, on east side, northeast side. So it's like
they don't go to
they don't go to regular DCPS. They go to charter schools, and they're bilingual schools. So it's more parents who want their kids to speak multiple languages. Right. So you get some gliders. Yeah, more involved parents. Yeah. You get it's mostly sunny, but you get some gliders. Not a lot though.
Yeah, okay.
But definitely more than the DCPS. Anacostia is 99% sons.
Yeah, I mean, I went to school at the top of Northeast. I'm talking about like Riggs Park neighborhood, Michigan Park area. I went to that fucking school, all fucking from first grade to ninth grade. I never had a white classmate.
Yeah, especially during your time. Hell yeah. Yeah. Because now DC is only 40% sun. But when you was growing up, what was it like 89%?
I think it was 70. It was 80 when I was like probably like a baby or a little kid. But then it was because but on our side of 16th Street,
yeah,
or even our side of Georgia Avenue. It's 90, what?
Yeah.
98%
black.
Right. You know, right. All the white people lived either in Capitol Hill or in west of 16th Street.
Yeah.
It wasn't no white people walking their dogs in Petworth. It wasn't none of that shit. Yeah, no white people in Shaw fucking having dinner outdoors or the fucking at a cafe and shit.
Yeah.
Nothing. Never seen a white person in Shaw.
But that's what I'm saying. Even now, they live in Anacostia. I know there's gliders here. I know because they had to come out during the pandemic to go to the library. Because I used to, you know what I'm saying, walk with the kids down to the library. The gliders had to pull up, return their library books. So they live here. You will never.
That's how they get them.
Yeah. But you will never see them like anywhere public, like not at the library.
Are there a lot of sons that hang out at the library in New Orleans? It's like that.
They're
not reading.
Homeless people hang out.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi. The homeless people hang out there. They be on the computers. Yeah, they be in the library. Yeah,
they be in there. All right.
Martin Luther King Library. We got a library, Martin Luther King Library.
Man, Martin Luther King Drive.
Nah, that's a China.
Downtown. But
yeah, that would be really dangerous.
I imagine they got showers in the library too, right?
Hey, listen, they got several. They got several like adult like facilities for like homeless people, like group home type things around there. They got like 2 of them. You notice you always see like them transient people down Gallery Place.
Yeah,
you got several like group home, transition places down there. So it's like when you go in, once they started, before when I used to go to the library, because my mother a writer and everything. So I spent a lot of time at Martin Luther King Library when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I had to be down there, find a book, and then write a report about the shit and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
It was always transients down there. And back in the day, it was like in front of it wasn't a street. Remember, it wasn't a street. It was like a park, a concrete park.
Oh, I think I know.
It wasn't a street. It wasn't a street back in those days. They made it a street. So, but in those days, they would come in and use the bathroom or come in to get out of the elements. But they wasn't a big problem in the library. Once they put the computers where you could sign in and get 45, what is it, 25 minutes, 45? I don't know how
maybe
long.
Like 45 something, yeah.
and on the computer. Oh my God! Now they in that joint. In the library, because it's not books. It was always just books in the library. Right. So there was you never had to worry about nothing in there. Now it's computers and internet and shit like that. Oh man.
Gliders do not come to the library. They pull up, drop their books off, and leave. Like I've never seen a glider, and you know what I'm saying.
How do they get the books in the first place?
Don't know. I don't see them. Like I don't see them.
They go in the other part of the library where the books are. They the
whites only part of the library.
Yeah, the computer room is on the first floor in the back. So you just all the black people is in there on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, the Anacostia library ain't big. It's small. It's all one level.
Well, Anacostia, I thought you were talking about. Nah, I ain't been there.
Nah, the Martin Luther King joint is huge. That joint is. Have you been there since they rebuilt it?
What year is that?
They probably finished it maybe the end of the pandemic, so like 21, 22, something like that.
Nah, I ain't been there.
Oh, damn. That joint is crazy. Yeah, it's like 5 floors. It's like that joint is massive.
Wow.
They got a go-go museum at the top of that joint. They have an amphitheater. I went and watched the classical music little joint. I just happened to be there one day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's real nice. They redid all the libraries in DC. You know that, but it had no impact on the community.
No, none whatsoever.
Ain't nothing for the kids to do.
They be hanging out at the library. 3 o'clock. I be working in the library. Like come 3 o'clock, I got to go, because they just take over.
Yeah, they're there to listen to classical music too, right?
They there to charge up their phone. Anywhere there's a plug, anywhere where there's an outlet, these motherfuckers they can charge up their phone. They go in there.
This is new video right here of federal law enforcement agencies preparing to patrol the streets tonight, just hours after President Trump's announcement. We're also learning the DC National Guard has been activated and will be helping fight crime. The White House posting online tonight that the multi-agency task forces are already cleaning up crime, saying in one night.
Wow. And listen.
Yeah, I told you my man's just got arrested last night. They just came home tonight, like a couple hours ago.
This is beautiful, because Trump, his first term he had a lot of Washington insiders in his cabinet. Yeah. Now he learned his lesson. Just do it. Don't ask. Don't debate.
Don't try to be diplomatic. Yeah.
Just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And plus he old too. And he got that old people don't give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They on their way out.
Yeah, so he like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna just do this shit. Salute to Trump, man.
Respect.
Salute to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. Salute the hot stuff. Somebody got some noise in the background. I don't know what it is. Is that you? Okay. Crimes down means a Sunman named Crime is yeah, facts. Salute to Muramas. He says all people saying there's no crime are liars. Don't forget the links I sent you in the email. Oh yeah, those videos is kind of long. I don't know if I can play all of them, but I'll try to play some of them. Let me
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, you see how Trump fired the people putting out them fake crime statistics? How he just recently fired them.
Where, DC?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was kind of like, I mean, I know, of course, he fired the people who are putting out the jobs report or whatever, but this one just recently happened, like after the whole Big Balls incident.
Wow.
37 people have been arrested, 11 illegal guns were seized, and 4 drug charges issued. 7 News is on your side with team coverage tonight, breaking down what you can expect to see and digging into how the judge shortage also plays a role. We're going to begin tonight.
What white area do you have a shortage of judges? It's so much fucking crime that you don't have enough judges.
That's crazy. Yeah, that just hit me. That is crazy.
Yeah, or like, you know, does your city have a anti-funeral gun crime task force? That's a very specific kind of task force for a very specific kind of people.
Anti-funeral. God dang.
Vigil funeral task force. Listen,
task force.
They need more judges in DC, and you got to understand, DC it was the murder capital. They've been having this issue for 40 years, and they've been having judges.
They're one of the strongest teams in the league.
Exactly. They don't have. I mean, they're top 5 on the East Coast. I mean, they're top 5.
And they're probably top 10 in the country. They could be top 10 in the country. What you think?
By rate, absolutely.
Baltimore's worse than
DC.
DC.
By rate.
Baltimore.
Yeah, but I mean, okay.
Newark.
You don't think top 10
is not worse than DC. Newark's not worse than DC, but Newark is bad.
Yeah.
Richmond's
Memphis,
not worse. Well, that's the South. Richmond's the South. I said we top 3. We top 3. Yeah, because Baltimore and
on
Philly,
the East Coast.
Yeah, we top 3. Because New York has gotten a lot better. But still, New York is New York, though. If you ever been to fucking South Jamaica, Queens, like, yo, it's
it's rough. It's rough up there.
Or East New York, those neighborhoods are like cities. First of all, every neighborhood in New York is like a city, and they got like 1,000 neighborhoods. So it's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right with Liana Golden. She is live near Logan Circle right now, and that's where we just confirmed a man who was shot earlier tonight has now died.
Damn.
Liana, this is just one area that has seen an increased federal police presence.
Yes, Scott, that is just in from Metropolitan Police officials that the man who was shot here near Logan Circle earlier this evening did not make it. He died at the hospital.
Logan Circle.
From very serious
That's
injuries.
one of the
This is
safer
what
areas.
appears to be the first deadly
Yo, that joint is. But if you think about it, if you really think about it now, with all the fucking riffraff that's be on Florida Avenue now,
Yeah.
because ever since the pandemic, niggas been hanging up Florida Avenue, all at Shaw, Logan Circle, all that shit. They're gonna
spill over from U Street. Yeah.
Because it's all types of motherfuckers that never was up in that area before. It's niggas from Southeast hanging on U Street now.
Yeah.
Columbia Heights hanging on U Street. Them niggas, even them niggas from G-Rod, Fairmont, they never used to hang out on fucking U Street.
Yeah.
shooting here in the district since President Trump's announcement of a federal takeover earlier this morning. This is also one area where we have seen federal law enforcement. We also drove over to the Navy Yard area where we saw federal agents from ICE to FBI to Secret Service agents as well. But something we heard from DC leaders today is that this should be a collaborative effort, a partnership between both DC local leaders as well as federal partners to fight crime.
We work every day to stop crime.
They fight back until you knock the hell out of them because it's the only language they understand.
President Trump Monday announces
Fact. I remember that shit this morning. Oh, I jumped out of my seat when I heard him talk like that.
Yeah, that we talk about it all the time. Like, you can't. A good guy with a gun can't handle them because you're not going to draw and just fire on some.
You got too much restraint.
Yeah, you're not going to see them lining you up or see them following you. You ain't just going to pull out and whack their asses. Yeah. You're going to wait till they get up, boy, and it's too late then.
Right.
It's too late.
Crackdown on DC crime, deploying the National Guard to city streets.
We're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States. I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act.
That gives the president the authority to take over MPD for 30 days, something many D.C. lawmakers don't find necessary and don't quite understand the logistics of just yet.
The executive order says that for a period of 30 days, the federal government.
This bitch, did you see the video I did on her?
Nah, I don't know. Who's that?
Petito, Gabby Petito. She was all for all the soft on crime shit in 2020, and then she authored the DC crime bill in 2024.
The one that didn't go through.
Yeah, she the one that was supposed to like, but she authored,
make it less punishment, right?
No, the one to make more punishment. Yeah. The one that I think they did get some of them joints done. Some
they
of them
pushed it through, yeah.
Yeah, but she was the spearheaded the softening of crime in 2020. But Mayor Bowser was like, no, we need to
ramp
chill
up
with all this soft crime shit. Yeah. And the city council was like, nah, we need to be soft on crime because George Floyd died in Minneapolis. A crackhead died in Minneapolis, so we need to be soft on our criminals in DC.
Yeah,
she was the spearhead of that, and then she turned around and was the spearhead of the crime bill. This bitch is she's whore bag.
She's a legislative whore.
I hate her.
Can request services from MPD, and so those services will still be provided through our Metropolitan Police Department. And it's unclear what exactly they mean by that.
The fact that even though Mayor Bowser and Chief Smith has reported a 30% drop in violent crime, that Trump still feels the need to overtake DC.
Other Ward 8 leaders,
his
meantime,
goofy ass kicking got too. I don't understand.
A 30% violent crime in a white city, like if there's like 3 murders. Let's just say there was 3 murders a year, right? In some white town, right? And like 12 robberies. Okay, so now it's 2 murders and it's 8 robberies.
8 robberies, yeah.
In a black city, it's 300 homicides. Now it's fucking what? 200 homicides. That's a fucking lot of homicides, dude. And they're not even talking about murder. Then murder's not.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They add in a whole bunch. The majority of it comes from sexual assault crimes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gone way, way down. Yes, but everything else has kind of stayed, within a range. And it's the sex crimes that have gone way down that make the violent crimes look like they've gone down dramatically.
The sex crimes going down because they got rid of the Latinos. They made the sex crime. They made.
I thought the sex crimes went down because they stopped reporting them or something.
Well, no,
they changed.
No,
right, both.
The immigrants though, a lot of the immigrants, what do you call them, the illegals?
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of scooters zipping around DC either.
Oh no, that died. That almost came to I haven't seen a lot. It was this time last year. They were like
Brazil.
Dozens. Yeah, look like yo. Every square mile was like
some little
dozens.
Aztec flying down the street in a fucking school on a moped and shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen one in a while. Yeah, it was terrible, man.
30% drop in violent crime, that Trump still feels the need to overtake DC.
Other Ward 8 leaders, meantime, like re-elected and newly sworn-in Councilmember Trayon White, do support Trump's federalization efforts, taking to social media with, quote, "Police alone can't end crime. I'm not against additional support."
Nigga, you on trial, nigga.
Yeah, for stealing money from anti-violence programs. For allegedly stealing money from anti-violence programs.
Allegedly, they got him on tape.
They got him on tape. They got him on WhatsApp. They got him pictures.
They sent the undercover at his ass.
Yeah. They sent his man.
But he's actually is like low key in support of it in this message.
No, he called for it last year. See, people don't. He literally called for it. He said we need the National Guard. He literally said that last year.
Yeah.
And he just got reelected like 2 weeks ago. This is embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed to live in Ward 8, but whatever.
Yeah, Ward 8. That's Matt Berry. This he Matt Berry replacement.
I mean, whatever.
That's Matt Berry's ward.
Yeah, I know.
who
That's
Matt
his
Berry-
little. I know that's his little protege.
His thiefdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Matt Berry, he had the whole like we said, west east of 16th Street, but that's Ward 8 and Ward 7. All the
Mayor for
votes
life.
down there.
Mayor for life.
God damn, he had every vote in them joints, every single vote.
Yeah.
Led by DC, not a takeover, in the community, especially when AK-47s and 30 to 40 rounds are prevalent at these crime scenes and MPD numbers are low.
National Guard isn't always trained to be on our neighborhoods. And the last thing I want is someone, who's represents the military being in our neighborhoods. Not
Why? Because some fucking degenerate, goddamn psychopathic teenager with like 6 or 7 bodies under his belt might get the handcuffs put on too tight, or might
catch a bullet. Yeah, it might. But look, this is the same guy who, when he's out in the town with his white girlfriend, is worried about them young thugs trying to come up and smack her butt.
Oh yeah. He's terrified.
He's terrified.
Listen, I'm telling you, man. You could look at this guy and you just know he does everything not to be around the element he's trying to protect.
You can tell by his fleece. It's fucking. It was 88 degrees today. What is he wearing? He lives in temperature controlled environments everywhere he goes. His car is temperature controlled. His office he lives in the nicest. He lives the nicest aspects of DC life, and is willing to live a substandard life just to be politically correct.
Yep.
Shut up.
Necessarily equipped to handle a teenager or trying to enforce a curfew.
The mayor expressing concern about losing the trust of the people of DC.
What could be a disaster is if we lose communities who won't call the police. That could be a disaster.
They don't.
Since when have they
The
called
president
the
also
police?
said he will beautify
Actually, no, they do all the time. Actually, they call the police every fucking hour.
They're actually the number one utilizers of 911 in the country.
Yeah.
I guess cooperating with the police.
Yeah, they don't cooperate. They call them all the time.
Well, hold on. They don't cooperate with investigations.
Right.
But prior to the investigation, they some cooperating motherfuckers.
Right.
They will call the police. They will. What we had that one cop on here maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. He's a cop in New York, and he was just talking about how they get gun arrests. He said most of the gun arrests they get is someone calls in and says there's a guy that got a gun walking down the street, and then they just go approach the guy and roust him or whatever, and they find the gun on him. They get calls. It's not like stop and frisk and all that shit. It's like, yo, some little young son teen is beefing with another son group, and them son teens call the police on that nigga, on the other son teen, and get them locked up.
Streets from graffiti and clear up homeless encampments, 70 of which have already reportedly
County's in
been
the back.
cleaned up. Live near Logan Circle tonight, I'm Liana Golden. Back to you, Scott.
Liana, thank you. And we've been calling this development a federal takeover, but let's really look at the numbers here and the changes we will see in the upcoming days. 800 National Guard troops have been deployed to D.C. An Army spokesperson says the troops should be in position later this week. They will serve in shifts of 200 each to provide round-the-clock presence. The National Guard deployment is separate, by the way, from the takeover of the police force.
Wow.
There will also be about 450 federal law enforcement officers and
Yo, this is good, man. And
It's so
here's the
good.
thing. Crime is going to go down precipitously. Okay,
Yeah.
but here's the thing that's good, also good. Niggas are still going to be doing brazen shit, right? So it's going to be justified. They'll always have something justified. It's kind of like when they go get the illegals, like say they arrest 30 illegals and 2 of them like rape the kid or you know what I'm saying, did some egregious shit, and they could go to the news and say well, man, y'all arrested 30 illegals. They could be like, hey, but 2 of them, raped little babies and shit, right?
Right.
We gonna have drive-by shootings because the niggas still beefing. The hood's gonna beef.
That ain't gonna stop.
Gonna beef. So he always gonna have something happening to where you can't cry about it when these niggas just fucking shot up some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, yo.
Yo, what up? What up?
What's good, y'all? Hey, so a thing that I just I ain't just realized it, but the numbers just came out, right? Of shooting incidents being down in the city of Chicago by the federal government, FBI statistics, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this motherfucker got rid of Shot Spotter.
Yep.
With Shot Spotter, we used to go to the scene and we'd know exactly where the shell case was at. So every time Shot Spotter go off, damn near every time we'll recover some shell casings and we'll pull like a UCR code, which is like the federal shit, like the universal codes. It'd be a 1477, which is like a reckless discharge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since we don't have Shot Spotter and like people do not call shots fired, or even when they do call shots fired, we don't know where the shell casings are at. We don't recover shell casings. So a shooting incident did not occur.
Wow. So that's what he's bragging about. That's what Brandon Johnson is bragging about.
Yes.
You think he did that on purpose?
Yes.
Wow, he's an evil man. He's evil.
Yeah, that's evil as fuck.
It says,
I heard a lot of people die because a lot of people would have been found, but the cops don't know that it's somebody bleeding out in the street.
Yeah, it's been over 20 since the Shot Spotter ended. Yeah.
Damn.
what I'm looking at says there was 2,282 shooting incidents in Chicago at the end of 2024.
Yeah.
Was that before or after? 'Cause I feel that was relatively recent.
So
right?
Shot Spotter ended in like September of 2024.
Okay.
Wow.
But but like
no
the
excuse for that.
incidents are 36% down, right? And that's not like a lot considering how they don't call the police. Like black folks do not call the police when shots fired. I've been outside and I call it out on the air, like, yo, I just heard 18 fucking shots. Like, we call it loud reports, and it'd be 0 calls, bro.
Yeah.
0 calls.
Though, crime probably is up if you think about it, because if niggas know it ain't no Shot Spotter, that make it more brazen. Because Shot Spotter gonna have the police there in the instant.
Right.
So crime is probably actually up while they're saying it's down. Or shootings. Salute to
exactly.
Salute to okay, no. Hold on.
Weren't 5 people shot in Chicago like a few hours ago?
Big Larry in the building. Yeah. That was earlier. That
was 5
earlier.
shot on 43rd in college. Yep.
That's it. Yeah. Salute to the GOAT, aka Michael Babe Ruth Jordan. The GOAT in the building, Chris. The GOAT, Mount Rushmore. Shout out there.
High traffic areas. Those federal officers will be in marked cars working with MPD, Metro Transit Police, and Capitol Police. White House leaders say the goal is not merely arresting criminals, but prosecuting them as well. Crime in D.C. is down compared to last year. There is no debate about the overall data. But 7 News is also
yes, there is, faggot. There's debate about it.
taking a look. So take a look at this graphic shared by the Metropolitan Police Department.
Look, total crimes 30,301, and now it's 28,067. That's a lot of fucking crimes. Even though y'all fudging the numbers, it's still a lot of crimes.
It doesn't have to be homicide, you know. These all make the city pretty fucking unlivable especially when you pile them all on top of each other.
Yo, check this out though. Like, people don't understand, right? Like, black people call the police 10,000% higher than any other race.
Yeah.
But if they called the police every time a crime happened that they saw or happened to them, it'd be 100,000 times more.
I'm telling you.
Oh man.
So like, while black people call the police the most, if they were to call it every time, it would be insane. Like when I'm
So
at
we gotta
work
be
on the
thanking them, is what you're saying.
bro, when I'm at work, the radio doesn't stop. It's nonstop. We in the backlog, meaning like we got calls waiting for hours. It's nonstop. But it's 1,000 calls where people don't actually call at all.
Right.
I'm telling you, man. I know, man. I've never seen a son that I can remember arrested for a street fight.
Oh yeah, I ain't never seen that.
You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot.
And check it out. And if you listen to these people, you would think that every time the police on scene when sons are acting crazy or not even acting crazy at all, motherfuckers end up in cuffs. Sons get more warnings and more slaps on the wrist than any single person ever, especially for traffic offenses.
Facts.
Yep. We
Like-
gaslight the whole world. We're liars, sons.
Bro,
Gaslighting
such liars, bro. Such liars, bro. If sons got tickets for all the violations that they fucking did when it came to traffic, it would be no sons on the road.
Well, Chicago fixed that. They just decided that all low-income people don't have to pay their traffic tickets or anything anymore. Solves that problem.
Yeah, but you don't understand what sons do to traffic stops. They turn regular traffic tickets to full flood arrest, bro, because they so
well, yeah, that
they're
may have been a
such
consideration too.
assholes.
Yeah, I mean assholes. Like, think about how much of an asshole you got to be to do that. Like, you got kids. Like, think about it. Like, you got kids at the house, and you're gonna fucking get arrested when you don't have to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Now your
Bro,
kids,
bro,
like,
and they do it all the time, bro. And then it'd be like Hispanic officers or white officers at first, and then I get on scene and they be trying to like reason with me, and I'd be like, hell no, bro, you have turned a seatbelt violation or a stop sign violation into an entire fucking arrest where you obstructing fucking goddamn identification and reckless conduct and resisting. Like, man, fuck you. Don't talk to me, bro.
I'm telling you, man. Shit. These people they're awful, man. Black people,
They're so bad, and like y'all have no idea.
Yeah, the ones in DC are horrible when it comes to disrespecting police.
Bro, it's so bad. It's every single stop, bro. It's like every single situation, they find a way to be disrespectful and fucking. They turn anything. These motherfuckers will turn a compliment into an arrest, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, yo, this today, hey Crook, I don't know if you heard earlier, but three of my neighbors, dudes around my way, they just got bagged yesterday with like, it wasn't the DC police, it was like ICE and park police, right? So the three of them came up and they had all had the tags from the night they spent in jail. And this other dude, he was with him too. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, if I was there, he was like, they would have had to send me to the hospital. They would have had to fuck me up because, you know, they can't say all that to me. They can't do that because I live here. And I'm like, damn, so you would just get your ass whipped. And this dude, I seen him. And I'm like, I seen him at the other day with his son. And we was talking about kids, like, you got a son. I'm like, so I was like, damn, you would just get your ass whipped. He was like, yep. And he said it with pride. Like, he would just get his ass whipped and get sent to the hospital when probably none of them probably had to get arrested. The police probably, whoever came, they probably was like, yo, y'all got to disperse. And then we live here. And then they went to jail. And then I know of those 11 guns that were found, they said last night in DC, I know at least 2 of them came from my neighbors. just
It sounds like you got to move, bro.
I mean, I'm built for this. I'm from the motherland, so.
Oh hell no, bro.
Man.
You know better, man. You know better. Do better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's almost like some people.
Where should I move?
roasted.
Yeah. Hey, where should I move? Where would you suggest?
You in DC though? I see.
Yeah.
I'm not too like how I've been to a lot of fucking places. I'm not
Yeah.
familiar with like Northeast. I'm not. Like
Oh,
I'm literally not familiar like with like the Northeast part of like the country. I'm familiar with Midwest and the South and all this other shit. Everywhere down there, I've been there, whatever, I've done that. But Northeast, like I'm not too familiar. Like I only been to like Boston and like New York and
oh
like
yeah. So
random shit.
I'm looking at colleges with my daughter, right? She want to go to UNC Greensboro. I went and looked up Greensboro thinking,
Now Greensboro's the trenches.
yo, bro, I had no idea, son. Greensboro.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if she stay on
Bro,
campus, she's straight though.
Yeah, that's my family. My family, the Reeds. That's where my family came from DC from. They from-
Nah,
for
like
real?
Greensboro got a real bad what is it? They got a real bad drug problem. No, it's a drug problem, a big time drug problem. It's actually a
yeah.
whole YouTube channel where this dude goes around and like interview motherfucking like addicts from Greensboro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's called like something uncut. But anyway, his name is like Ghost. He's like a black dude. He's like interview a whole bunch of just crackheads and shit in Greensboro.
The food down there is unbelievable.
I haven't been down there in a long time.
Yeah, they feed you good. I guess because I go down there and only on like certain occasions, but they feed me good every time I go down to Greensboro. Shout out to Greensboro, man.
Yeah. Greensboro was nice. Another place that's real nice if she's looking for something like a really nice place is be like Charleston. If she'll go to like College of Charleston or something like that or anything in that
She
South
looking
Carolina.
she looking at schools. It was me that started looking at the cities. Yeah, we was
So what
looking
school she looking at? I'll tell you which one.
she was looking at Greensboro, East Carolina, FAM.
East Carolina is gliders. Don't go to FAM because she a fucking dropout, bro. I used to go to FAM every fucking weekend just to fuck on bitches and like do crazy shit.
Yeah, she don't really want to go to FAM, but again, she's going by like programs, what they got to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like what she wants to study. So
Okay.
Greensboro got a really good program for what she want to do. FAM, she don't want to go to FAM, but you know what I'm saying? It's a good program. Those are like,
Tallahassee's off the chain.
yeah, it don't even sound like something.
Yeah. Let me see. Salute to Douglas Chunks, man. Douglas in the building. All you people gonna get y'all what you call it, y'all
memberships. Keep them active too.
Yeah, keep them active. Shout out to whoever somebody just came up a few minutes ago. They still had their membership for a long time. Shout out to Douglas Chunks, man, in the building.
From 2024 to right now, homicides, robberies, vehicle theft, all trending down. But watch what happens when we compare the numbers to 2023. And when we look at the numbers compared to 2022, they jump even higher. These are the numbers from 2022 compared to now. Homicide, robberies, and vehicle theft have all increased. Now, the president says that Attorney General Pam Bondi will now be in charge of MPD, but it will be Terry Cole who will supervise the department. Cole was sworn in a few weeks ago as the DEA administrator. He spent decades with the DEA, but most recently,
You know what they call that? They call that a hanging judge. When they bring in like judges to like stop crime, they call them hanging judges. This is a DA. This is. But I'm telling you, they're gonna start bringing in judges to DC that literally have records of like not playing around. 'Cause
recently
that's the
was in
only
charge
way.
of public safety.
The only
You
way.
know what's crazy though, Ak?
Yeah. What?
What's crazy is that wow, yeah, he doing this right. So he taking over DC and he bringing in his own personnel. You know, this the same shit that liberals do when they take over police departments that have a Freddie Gray situation or a Laquan right? It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, same shit.
It's literally the same thing. Like that's why I was saying, I'm like, this is nothing but a consent decree, but it's like we bamming you niggas now.
Yeah, it's the opposite. It's a consent decree in the other direction.
Bruh, it's literally a consent decree in the other direction. And like they over here acting like this is some crazy shit. Like, man, this is a reach for overpowerment. And it's like, bro, we're under a consent decree, bro. Like, you know that these motherfuckers in the consent decree, we gotta like have a certain amount of fucking violence interrupters and all this bullshit.
A board like preachers and fucking
Bro, we got bro. Like the shit is
oversight.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
the amount of training where we got to do of like implicit bias and transgender. We have to change, bro. Like we have orders that are written by transgenders.
Yo, listen, man.
Man, that's crazy.
If Republicans could have that messaging, like, too bad they can't. You know, because the message you giving right now is what you would hope. Like, Donald, what's the guy, Donald, or what the black guy? One of those fucking even Vivek, Roberts, just any one of the big Republicans could come out and say, "Hey, man, look, this is no different than a consent decree. It's just in the other direction."
That's why I'm saying
And
I gotta
those
probably
dudes
get
have
in
done-
politics and save
Yeah.
these niggas, dog.
Yeah, they done consent decrees in like fucking 50 different cities, man.
Bro, them motherfuckers did a consent decree in Baltimore. It didn't get accomplished. They did a consent decree in fucking Minneapolis. That shit is never gonna get accomplished. We got a consent decree in Chicago right now that we've been under for like 7 fucking years. Is never gonna get accomplished.
New Orleans had one too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, New Orleans had one too.
Hey,
Yeah.
You can't police and do everything they want you to do. Like, it's impossible to fulfill their obligation.
I mean, in a a city with a large black population, it's impossible to do that. It's
I don't
possible
think
in other places.
I don't think a consent decree has ever been accomplished, bro. I
Well,
think
now
this
DC
bitch.
has to consent to hunt these YNs down, so we'll see if that changes.
I want to say this shit started in like New York and LA, bro. This shit has never been accomplished, bro.
Yeah.
It is it's nothing, is no solutions. The fact that they think is a solution with a consent decree is crazy as hell.
I'm telling you, man. Let's see
Security for Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin. 7 News is on your side and looking at another obstacle in fighting crime in the district, a shortage of judges and prosecutors. 7 News' Christian Flores has been reporting on this issue for nearly a year. He
prosecute
picks
fast
up
enough.
our team coverage now. So, Christian, why
The
is
crowd
it
is
taking
down.
so long to fill these vacancies?
Well, it's because the process to fill judicial vacancies here in D.C. involves the White House as well as Senate confirmation, unlike other court systems across the country. Now, we're told that this has resulted in delays in justice for victims and their families.
Cops will get a little frustrated with a slow pace.
And these delays plaguing a D.C. court system with 15 judge vacancies. Around 1 out of every 5 seats is empty. Former MPD Assistant Chief and Department of Homeland Security senior official Joshua Ederheimer tells 7 News.
When you have vacancies for prosecutors and you have vacancies for judges, it does bottleneck and slow the process and the system down.
7 News has reported on how these judge shortages have affected families of victims like Avion Evans, the 14-year-old boy who was shot and killed at a metro stop. We were in the courtroom when the judge for
That
his
was when I got his
suspected
shoes
killer's
taken.
case had difficulty scheduling hearings.
And then having to keep dealing with setbacks and setbacks and setbacks, and it's not being talked about. It's like it's just being swept under the rug.
President Trump promising a quicker process to fill the bench.
We're going to be appointing some judges. You know, we have some open spots, and we're going to take people because the judges are letting killers out. They just say, go.
Recently confirmed U.S. Attorney for D.C. Janine Pirro also sounded off. She says her office is down 90 prosecutors, but she also raised
Damn.
concerns that her office.
They're down 90. Why do you even need 90 Why do you need 90 prosecutors
So
all together in a fucking city?
no. So when Trump basically disgraced the last attorney, like the last ASA or whatever, the elected one, they all like quit because they was like liberal as fuck. So he nominated her, and she ended up getting the votes, and she became permanent recently, like a couple of days ago. So
White
obviously they
town,
down, huh?
a white town the size of DC, what 700,000, 800,000. A
Yeah,
white
something like
town the size of DC, you would need 4 prosecutors.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, they all quit and shit because of Trump when he put her in office, you know.
And those 4 prosecutors would be like each of them would have 1 homicide and like 3 robberies on their docket. And then it would be like, all right, we don't need the 4. Let's just cut it down to 2. And then if you had a spike, you bring back 1. Nigga cities, it's always like not enough detectives, not enough prosecutors, not enough judges, but crime is
Not enough
down.
jail space, not enough jail space in general.
not enough programs.
No, yeah, not enough programs.
Not enough rec
resources.
centers.
Yeah, we need more rec centers, dog. That's all we need.
Not enough basketball courts.
Crazy.
Only handles adult cases.
I can't arrest them. I can't prosecute them. They go to family court and they get to do yoga and arts and crafts. Enough.
I'm saying.
It changes today.
Ederheimer also
Yeah,
says
I'm
these
not playing
delays
with y'all.
can have an impact on the boots on the ground.
It is all connected. If it slows, it's going to affect the whole system and eventually trickle down and might affect the attitude of the cops on the street. Is, hey, I keep making all these arrests and nothing happens.
And we can see even more judge shortages
Is
coming.
that true? Is that true? Cook County, does it affect y'all when y'all make these arrests and nothing happens to the criminal?
Oh yeah, they already know. So like a lot of they ass, especially like the juveniles and shit, they already know. They be like, oh man, I'm only 16. It's cool. I'll be out tomorrow. Unless it's like murder, and then sometimes even when it's murder, they get released right away. But like when it be like we catch them in like stolen cars, carjackings, and bro, a lot of the times, bro, when we catch them motherfuckers in car like stolen cars, the owners of the cars be like, I don't want to press charges. They're so young. So like, yeah, like, yeah, bro, they already know. Like they know. They be like counting their own clock when they like 17. Like, oh man, I got like 4 months left before I'm an adult. I'm good.
I got wild out. Yeah, I got wild out. I gotta got wild out these last 4 months.
No, they know. Like they literally say that shit. Like, man, I'm 17, bro. It's cool.
I know. Trust me, I know. The motherfuckers, they knew 30, 40 years ago. Man, jeez. Wow. Motherfucker.
January. That's because 2 more judges have announced that they're going to retire by then. There's only 1 nominee going through the Senate confirmation process. Reporting live outside the White House, Christian Flores, 7 News.
Christian, thank you. D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton calling President Trump's actions, quote, unprecedented. Norton says she and Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen will reintroduce their bills that would
You can tell the wind blowing the other way because Eleanor Holmes Norton, if this had happened, 8 years ago during Trump's first term, she'd have been like, this is Jim Crow 2.0. This is harking back to the slave patrol. For her to only use the word unprecedented means she's trying to let her base know I'm speaking out against it, but she's trying to like not get on Trump's bad side. I said something. It's like if a nigga slap you and shit, you be like, man, motherfucker, man, we slap me, motherfucker, but you don't do shit.
Hey, what you said? Hey, what you said, and like I want to say, you said that on a live or a previous video when you said the mayor of DC. She might be the smartest some women ever when it comes to like the you know what I'm saying, the governing branch when it comes to like just shutting the fuck up and not challenging Trump. She making it hard on him because she's not being like, you know what I'm saying, like an asshole about anything. She's so smooth with it. She not doing the Brandon Johnson. She not doing the even Eric Adams before, you know what I'm saying, the indictments and shit. Like she's smooth. Like she just saying like,
You know,
you know,
she know.
She's the only one who can have her city taken from her.
Yeah, exactly.
Instantly.
Exactly. Like he can. She won't be mayor no more. So she
Yeah.
gotta be like that. But still, like you said, that never stopped the black woman from chimping out.
no, bro, it never. Hey, even when they were like at the beginning of Abbott sending all the motherfucking illegals everywhere, DC mayor stayed silent. New Orleans, she stayed silent. It was the same ones that's getting all this shit. It was LA, Chicago, Denver, Boston, and it was one more. They were the only ones talking shit. And I was just like, why the fuck are y'all talking shit? Have y'all not, why don't y'all look at what, you know what I'm saying, they doing in fucking DC, St. Louis? Like, they shutting the fuck up and they not getting the, you know what I'm saying, the big lump sum of the illegals.
Yep. I mean, shut the fuck up is like a skill, and it's a tool. You know what I'm saying? You got to use it just like patience.
Right.
You got to use shutting the fuck up like you use patience. Like you just, you know, it's part of patience. Shutting the fuck up.
Permanently give DC full control over the DC National Guard and MPD. They plan to bring up that legislation when Congress reconvenes next month. Jasmine Stiles is tracking more reaction tonight. She's at the alert desk.
Strong opinions on President Trump's decision to bring in the National Guard to handle DC crime, and it lit up social media. Let's take a look at some reaction from local lawmakers. DC Councilmember Robert White posted this statement to X, calling for statehood, saying in part, "Without it, we remain vulnerable to unilateral decisions made without consent at any time by any president." White also called on religious and community leaders to provide safe outlets for young people, writing,
"A Republican president ain't gonna give no city that's fucking 40% black and 40% white liberal a fucking what do you call it? Electoral votes and shit."
Yeah.
You know, because they if DC become a state, they gonna get more than one electoral vote. We only got one now. We gonna get like 5 or something like that, right? They like 5 or 4. They ain't giving.
Why the fuck would they think that they deserve to be a state?
Because we pay more taxes than most other people.
Yeah,
That's why. About taxation without representation. Yeah.
It's not
we pay
about,
way more taxes.
About like deserving it and shit. It's about taxation. Yeah, tax.
Very American reason.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
any mistake could be used as a reason to lock you up. DC Council Chair Phil Mendelson also posted a statement to X praising DC police, calling them the best in the country. He touted lower crime rates, called out the National Guard's lack of public safety training, and said this issue is, quote, a manufactured intrusion.
Hands up! Oh my God, were they really doing? I don't know why I'm surprised by this. I don't know why I'm surprised.
Why would you be surprised by this? You know this shit. I'm ready to get my days off canceled for the fucking major protests here when it happens.
Yo,
I'm gonna cash in. I'm gonna go tax exempt for these checks.
Yeah, but because there's so many people concerned about crime. That's why I'm just a little bit surprised. Like, I know people was gonna not agree, but like these
people
look
concerned,
like
they concerned with crime, but are they more concerned with crime than they hate Trump?
They hate Trump more.
Yeah, they hate Trump more, but the thing is, the people who go to these protests, they don't live on my side of town.
Yeah.
That's
Obviously, they never do.
But here's the thing, also, they still being dissident.
They still are,
everybody there is scared of niggas. Everybody there is terrified of niggas.
Everybody there, bro.
Yeah, everybody
Okay,
there.
so let's
has experienced the negativity.
Yeah,
they've been on the train. Like they've been anywhere.
Yeah. If you're
anywhere, like they've been anywhere.
If you share a space with you gotta understand, DC niggas are a special breed because they the niggas in the nation's capital. Just like New York niggas is different because they the niggas in the financial capital of the world. Chicago niggas is different because they the niggas in Chicago, the fucking big ass city. We the niggas in the nation's capital. These niggas here are fucking special, man. They arrogant as shit. Most DC niggas are arrogant. Like, I mean, the arrogance, and I'm not say arrogant, I'm talking about like cocky arrogant to a degree. Like a normal nigga, like in the South, you know how the South niggas like they're kind of like humble and shit.
Yeah, they're a little bit more humble.
Yeah,
Yeah, southern niggas are totally different than you up
they
north
arrogant.
ass niggas, bro.
Yeah, they're arrogant and they
Yeah,
and they,
that's
and,
true.
they think that all of them, even like a DC niggas, don't carry guns like that during the day.
Right.
DC nigga, even when they're on the block, their gun ain't really on them because the jump outs. So they gun, and they still fucking commit more murders at some points than anybody in the fucking country.
Right.
And none of them, and you could like fucking rouse 100 of them, and maybe 10 of them will have a gun on them.
I didn't realize that y'all had that many murders and y'all had that little of people.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I
DC
didn't
is
understand.
small.
I didn't understand that the murder rate was like higher than like Baghdad and shit. I didn't know that y'all was doing it like that in DC. I had no idea.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like a little bit like, yo, are people still willing to like? I thought we was fed up. What is that? Black fatigue? I thought we had it. I thought this is just me.
Well, black fatigue is all good until Trump. Everything's good until Trump. Like, motherfuckers
Trump
don't want all
name.
these illegals here. People don't want all these illegals here.
Hell no.
Hate the fact that, but if Trump was getting rid of it, then they'll fight him.
I ain't gonna stunt though. Niggas like regular, like niggas that like really don't vote and like, you know what I'm saying, are like, you know what I'm saying, voting motherfucking ghost and shit like that. They agree with Trump like a motherfucker. It's just the loud majority of the motherfuckers here, but like the main people, they agree with everything Trump doing except for that EBT with the snacks and shit. Them niggas want their snacks.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say, man, I was arguing with my neighbor today. I was like, man, damn, we can't like throw him a bone. Like he at least cleaned up some of the illegal immigrants coming in, and he's like, no. So I'm like, yo, so what can we use as like a basis for facts? Like, what do you want to use? Let's just look it up. So he's taking all this time to try to look up the numbers because I just spit whatever was off my head. I said, I don't know. They stopped border crossings by like 97%. He's like, man, no, man, you believe what they tell you. I was like, well, who is a credible source, man? DHS. So, quick Google search. DHS said 99.99% border crossings are down. And even after that, he spent the next 10 minutes in his phone trying to find something else.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna stunt. I got people that live like border towns like El Paso and McAllen, right?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers said during the peak, it was 200 to 300 motherfuckers running through their backyard in McAllen, Texas, which is a border town.
Wow.
That shit is zero now.
Right, man. And we still acting like that doesn't benefit us.
Yeah.
And they gonna talk about, well, who's working the farms in middle? Nigga, we don't live in middle America.
You don't know, nigga. You ain't thought about the farm a day in your life, nigga.
Right, man.
Just want to argue.
Niggas are disingenuous. That's
So
why
disingenuous.
I don't argue with them because they're so disingenuous. They don't argue in good faith.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You just be like, you be trying to argue with them until you realize like they're just bad people, bro.
Yeah.
Like once you realize that niggas are just bad people, you just gonna be like, it's cool, bro.
That's true, man. I guess I just fully haven't accepted it. I be thinking I do, and then some days I be hopeful. Just be disappointed.
Yeah. Shout out to Marvin Law, man. He says, did you report on Jabari Peoples' case here in Birmingham, Alabama? Black people big man. Yeah, I heard about that. Fuck that, man.
Which one is that one?
Some nigga who like got killed by the police and shit. Or hold on.
Hey, shit. Did you see Akatunde get killed by the police?
Who?
Akatunde, he got killed by the police.
Who's Akatunde?
Hey man, I sent it to you, man. It was Akatunde. He got killed by the police, man. It was you, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
Where?
emailed it. I
Where?
emailed it to you. Akatunde, he got smoked, man. Akatunde was
Oh
doing too
wow.
much.
That's crazy.
Type in Akatunde police, and then it should pop. It should pop up.
All right, hold on. Jabari Peoples is hold on. Okay, he's shooting deemed justified. Okay, yeah, they want the body cam footage. Some nigga that got shot by the police.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, man. It said Agatunde police.
Akatunde police. Yeah, it should pop up, man. You got smoked, man. You was acting a fool, man.
Damn. Okay.
You out of control, Akatunde.
Oh shit, Rochester, New York.
Yeah, that's you, man.
Jeez.
I didn't even know you was in New York, bro. I thought you was in PA.
No, I got family in Rochester, man. My
Dude, yo, we played out there in Rochester, man. That shit's the slums.
Oh man, Rochester is yo, that joint is so real. It's so motherfucking wicked. Like it's like I never knew until I went up there, like maybe like what, 7 years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
Rochester.
yo,
Rochester got the one of the nation's first skyscraper.
yeah, that joint is nigga boy, Jack.
You saw the nation's first skyscraper, right? The little white, tall, skinny ass building.
Nah, I didn't see that. I was in the trenches.
Oh yeah, we played out there, but when we got off the expressway, it was like a tall ass building, but it wasn't that tall. It was like this the first skyscraper in the country. I was like, oh shit, that's dope.
That's crazy. But yeah, that up there, upstate New York. I was in Syracuse recently. That whole upstate New York, boy, that's a sleeper zone.
Never been there.
You think that New York City, because this ain't nowhere near you. None of them places nowhere near New York City. They just like hours.
How many hours is it? 4?
Like it's probably like 3 hours from New York City. Rochester probably like 3 or 4 hours from New York City.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, but they are gangster up there, man. So let's.
I want to say we landed. I want to say we played in Boston and then we drove to Rochester. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Hey, gangster. Salute to Outdoors Outdoors Well. He says, "What's up, my fellow inward exhaustion sufferers?" Yeah. What's up, man? What's cracking, man?
Hey, Akatunde, man, watch yourself get smoked, man.
Oh man, I see it right there. I don't know if I can show this one. This one wicked, man. I don't know if I can show that one. Let me see. Let's see if I can just time it right.
Yeah, pause it like the news do, man.
Why they sound? Oh, they turned their sound off. They didn't have their sound on.
Nah, this it's the buffer, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. It's what, 30 seconds? Do we start recording?
There you go.
What is in your hand? What you mean, what's in my hand? What's your hand? What's your hand? Put it down! Put it down!
Yeah, think about what this nigga is doing, man. Oh, come on, man.
Hey, bro. Akatunde, man. Akatunde Wilder, man.
Yeah. Ak is a wild dude. Man.
I wonder if this Akatunde is part of Ak Nation, man. Well, he was part of Ak Nation. He gone now.
No way he's part of Ak.
No, he Europe, but he from my tribe. He definitely Europe if he got that name.
Yeah. Now! Put it down now!
Christ. Yeah, man. He's wow, man.
Oh shit. You so funny as hell, right? Let me tell you how bad. Well, obviously y'all know how bad some people are, right? So you know the mass shooting that happened in Chicago 2 nights ago, right? The one with that block party where everybody, it was like What was it? Was it 7 people shot? A female dead or whatever?
Yeah. We saw Jay Shara, whatever his fucking name is.
Yo, so you know that they want to kill him?
The dude who did the mass shooting?
No, the party guy. They want to kill him. So it's like real life hits. Like motherfuckers on social media, like, man, wait till we catch what's his name, Jay, whatever. Oh man, we finna smoke that motherfucker, dog. Watch. Wait till we catch him.
So they want to kill the dude who threw the party.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
Awful, man. Niggas are beyond. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. They're the worst. The worst people ever. The worst people ever invented. I don't know what God. I guess he ran out of brain matter when he decided to make niggas. He was like, damn, we ain't got enough brains for everyone. We gotta cut. We gotta be frugal with the brain matter here, man. Shit.
Give them, make them all funny.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. I saw that today, and I was just like, wow. So like, no, they not mad at the shooters. They not mad at like the people that they were aiming at. They mad at the party promoter.
Yep. That sound about right to me. Sound about
the streets of Cincinnati and how that thing has exploded, gone national.
They still calling for the white dude to get arrested in Cincinnati. These niggas.
Is this that shit with the black leader? Yep, yeah, it is. Here you go. Yeah.
They still asking for the dude to get arrested. The white dude that got his ass kicked. These niggas don't stop, man. Oh wow. Detroit, another Detroit crime. We had the 4 people stabbed the other day. Now we got this.
Don't tell Anton Daniels, man.
Oh yeah, he I seen him covering the shit. But yeah, the dude, the family, he did an excellent video on that shit on the mass stabbing. You got to go back and watch that shit, yo. That mass stabbing was insane.
All right, DC, yeah, go. What can you tell us? About 9:30, we had a police run come out to the 7500 block of Jefferson, one of our senior buildings. The call came out that 2 males were shot. Officers came to the scene, and when they got to the scene, we found that we had 4 victims. Initially, it was 3 victims, and then we found another victim that was in his apartment. What actually happened was one of our victims who was shot, he was actually our suspect. He had an issue with people who were behind the building. They were barbecuing, they're having a good time, probably making a little bit of noise. He told them if they didn't stop making the noise, he was going to come down and take care of them. He came down, started firing shots. 3 people were wounded from him firing those shots. During that time when he was firing shots, one of the individuals who was shot tackled him, took him to the ground. He dropped his weapon. A Good Samaritan picked the weapon up and in self-defense fired a weapon and wounded him. The good thing is that everybody is in stable condition. All of our victims range in age
Such
from
a
the
son
early 60s
crime, dog.
to late 70s.
Bro, just think about that, y'all.
Yeah.
Some people barbecuing, acting a fucking fool. He asks them to like quiet it down. They say, man, fuck you, nigga. Da, 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 da. He tells them, man, if y'all quiet down, I'm gonna come down there and handle it. They continue to be loud as if they're not sons themselves and they don't know that what he's capable of. He comes back with a firearm. He shoots multiple people. One son man who's also shot tackles him to the ground, takes the gun, shoots him, but don't kill him. No one dies. That shit is sunny as fuck.
I'm telling
and everyone's traumatized.
It's crazy.
Traumatized? That shit was lit. No traumatizing.
I know.
What are you talking about?
And all these motherfuckers, right? Every single one of these motherfuckers, if what are the Jabari people I just said, if that story becomes big, they're all gonna fucking be crying about that shit.
Right. Right.
Man, I don't know if you
Right.
obviously you can't play it on this one. So the mass shooting today was 5 people shot, right? So it was in front of a senior citizen home in Chicago on 43rd and College.
This is at a senior citizen home.
Oh, so it's 2 in one day.
Hold on.
Magnificent.
Listen to the ages. Listen to the ages.
Who tapped one of the individuals who was shot, tackled him, took him to the ground. He dropped his weapon. A Good Samaritan picked the weapon up and in self-defense fired a weapon and wounded him. The good thing is that everybody is in stable condition. All of our victims range in ages from the early 60s to late 70s.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh my God. All right. So the shit, this is crazy. So name another fucking culture
Have
or
two of these
race.
in a decade. That'll have 2 of these in a decade.
Right, that will have 2 of these in a decade versus 2 of these within fucking 6 hours.
Hey yo,
Bro,
Yeah,
they just shot up a senior citizen home area where it was a 72-year-old female shot in the fucking shoulder or some shit. In the video, they got a video of her laying on the ground, bloodied up, right? And all you hear in the background is a black woman saying, "Come on, y'all, we gotta do better, man. Come on, black people. This is us. We gotta do better." And I said,
no age. She ain't rendered no age.
no, render no age. She said, "Man, this is ridiculous, man. We gotta do better." And it wasn't no motherfucking conviction in her voice. It wasn't like the end of the world. But if it was a cop that killed a dreadhead hooligan, she would have been pissed.
Yep. They're awful. They're literally awful.
Bro, I got a video of a 72-year-old fucking lady bleeding out.
That is insane. Salute to salute to everybody out there, man. Make sure you take the channel, man. Support the channel, man. PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. So we got 2 mass shootings at senior living facilities in Blackistan within 6 hours.
At this time, we have everyone in custody, and our investigation will continue.
Can you talk about the relationship between those that were involved? Were they relatives or dating or anything?
Right now, it's still early in investigation. We don't really know what the relation everyone has to each other. We believe that all of them are in some way, shape, or form residents of this location. So it's going to be a lot of work that's going to have to go through with this, because they're all going to be out at some point, and we have to make sure that peace is going to continue to reign within the building.
Was it can you tell us about the Good Samaritan who that was? Was it a woman who had fired that shot?
Right now, the information I'm receiving, that it was a woman. It was an elderly woman.
Wow, elderly woman
who retrieved that weapon and fired that shot.
How old was she?
She was in her 60s. Yep.
It's crazy.
Man, it's only a son. Only sons will do that to the elderly. I mean, I just don't understand what's in the DNA that allows that. That enables that.
Sons are so bad of a people, bro. So the Walmart shooting that happened today, right? The lit mass shooting. And when they finally came out and said, like, it was a white male, he killed 4 people, blah, blah. Everybody in the comments, black people, just about white.
Yep.
And I'm just like, y'all are
awful.
The most delusional, horrible people in the entire universe to have the nerve to comment on a situation.
I'm telling you, just insane. It's insanity, man.
Bro, they are bad
There's
people,
some breaking news that
bro.
we're following on Detroit's east side after 4 people are shot.
Fox News' Dave Kinchin live on the scene right now where the assistant chief just spoke moments ago. Dave, what have you learned?
Well, this is a crazy scene. We can tell you that right here on East Jefferson. The good news, all the victims are stable. I'm going to step out of the way. We'll give you a lay of the land here. The 7500 block of East Jefferson is where we are. If you know UAW's Solidarity House, it's not too far from this area. This is the route that you would generally take, one of them to get to Belle Isle. If you know this stretch of East Jefferson, this is all taking place at a senior apartment complex here. Cops say that the call went out of 2 people shot. They came here. They found 4 people shot. The early information, and police stress this is early in the investigation, they tell us that there is a person upset that there were people having a party, playing loud music. There's a cookout that was taking place outside this senior center apartment complex here. There were shots fired. We're told that 3 people ended up getting shot. One of those people shot, tackled the shooter. The shooter then dropped the gun, and then it was an elderly woman who picked up that gun and fired in self-defense. Police believe that person struck the shooter in all of this. Let's go to sound from the assistant chief here who gave us what we know.
This is a shooting that is so ridiculous in nature that you can't even explain it. We're having incidents again when people can't resolve common issues. You don't have to resort to a gun because somebody's playing loud music. It's just irrational. And we're having this, when you're in your 70s, this should not be what's going on.
Yeah, all these victims are in their 60s and 70s. Again, this is a senior apartment complex.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
From WREG in Memphis, this is news.
That never gets old, man.
Channel
Hey
3.
man, hey
at
man,
10.
I'm about to be in Memphis, dog.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to Memphis at the end of the month, man. Wish me luck, y'all.
yeah, man. Where you staying?
I'm staying in Midtown, which is like the hood, but
Jeez.
but it's like by Bill, so it's like semi decent. But yeah, Suns are close.
Wow.
2 men have been arrested after a series of armed robberies near the airport area. One of the suspects known to your news leader after that same suspect was arrested by Collierville police 2 years ago. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hurst. WREG's Bryant Didlake has been working on this story. He joins us now live with the one important clue that helped crack this case. Brian?
Yeah, that's correct, Greg. Stephanie, Memphis police say it took their Rains precinct less than 48 hours to identify and track down these suspects over the weekend. A key part of the evidence, as you were mentioning, a unique description of one of the suspects.
2 men are now facing several counts of armed robbery and aggravated assault. 21-year-old Keyshawn Lee and 19-year-old Courtney Bobo, both accused of going on a brief crime spree this past Thursday. Memphis police say that crime spree started here off Terrace Lane this past Thursday around 11 p.m. Officers say they responded to an armed robbery. 2 victims told police 4 men robbed them at gunpoint. The thieves getting away with an iPhone, Apple Watch, and a wallet. A victim noticing one of the suspects had a noticeable limp. Investigators say that description led them to connect that incident with another just 40 minutes later, half a mile away at the Winchester Express gas station. A victim telling police one of the suspects also had a limp. The victim there saying he went into the gas station to buy items. Right behind him, the suspects, Keyshawn Lee and Courtney Bobo. One of the suspects telling the victim to, quote, give it up, Unc, as they pointed a gun at the victim's back, stealing his wallet and $15 in cash. Investigators say with the help of the surveillance footage, they were able to find a tag number for the suspect's vehicle. Officers say when they tracked down the vehicle, they observed Bobo, Lee, and another woman said to be Lee's girlfriend walking into an apartment. While observing, investigators say they noticed Bobo had the same distinctive limp as described by the victims. After being detained, Bobo admitted to the crime spree.
Wow.
But this isn't the first time WRG has reported on one of the suspects, Keyshawn Lee. Back in 2023, Lee, 18 at the time, another male and the same girlfriend were detained by Collierville police for stealing ammunition at Academy Sports. Officers fired shots, but no one was hit.
Now, the girlfriend that was mentioned in this report was not charged in this latest crime spree. Both Lee and Bobo are in jail where they are expected to face a judge tomorrow morning. But for now, we are live here in downtown Memphis tonight. Brian Ditlake for your news leader, WREG News Channel 3.
All right, a big clue there for investigators. Thank you, Brian.
Well,
Lee and Bobo.
McBee, South Carolina is tiny, not quite.
Huh?
No, I was just talking about the names of the two people. Yeah, Bobo and Lee.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys. If you sent me something, I'm gonna play it tomorrow, man. I got kids tomorrow, man. I'm gonna have them all day, man, tomorrow, man. So yeah, man. Salute to all you guys, man. Any final thoughts, man?
Happy Liberation Day, DC. Happy Liberation Day.
Yeah, all right, y'all. Happy Liberation Day, like they say, man. DC, Chicago, hopefully next, man.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Same black time, same black channel.
Peace.